sweet as a cream. Touch my nose, this love has got it so raw. Make you goose, stepping out of control.
It's me against the light.
Snow bunny.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Dancing till the light. With my snow bunny love. Been party by the night.
see her eyes shine. She's my snow bunny queen. In the winter light, so she's my sweet as a cream. Touch my nose, this love has got it so raw. Make you goose, stepping out of control.
Bunny love. It's me against the light.
Snow bunny.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Dancing till the light. With my snow bunny love. Been party by the night.
To the controversy. I don't know what to say, everyone. Okay. I did the editing for this video, except for the AI stuff that was already pre-edited. Thank you all so much for coming on back. I apologize. We had some now wait, let me say this. The video that we just did the live, I can't even put that for members. I'm going to set that to private. And I've already done that because I scrolled down onto a video of that woman's Instagram page, and it looked like she's naked. I don't even know how Instagram could let that be up on there. I really don't know. Okay. Maybe she's not all the way naked, but she's naked enough. Okay. And I'm not playing those games. So, but what we're going to do though for members is we're going to get into that. Okay. I'm going to provide y'all with some receipts. We'll look at a couple of things. We're not going to get deep into it. And then I'm going to provide y'all with some receipts. And if you want to go look for yourself, you can have at it. The point is that Umar Johnson, that's the type of woman that he wants. He wants the stripper type. He wants the Instagram model type. He wants the OnlyFans type. Okay. Okay. We'll go over that for members only. Okay. I already have the members only live set up. So right after this live stream, we're going to roll it over to that and we're going to get into it. I apologize because I like to have my shows run smoothly. But I didn't go down and scroll down her Instagram page enough prior to the live stream. So that's my bad. I was scrolling down. If you guys don't know what happened, I was scrolling down in that video. I said, oh no. So right after that, I took it off the screen and I said, we're going to have to start this live stream over because I'm not trying to get involved with all that. It's too much. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying that she was naked. I'm saying that she was as naked as you can be. Okay. I don't know about all that. You know, I know a lot of the Instagram stuff, it'd be like the booties and stuff. People be shaking their booties and stuff, but they be having clothes on. I don't know how Instagram would allow that. What I saw, y'all go look at it. I ain't going to encourage y'all to go look at it. When we go do the member video, I'll give you guys a link. Go look at it yourself. I don't know how that can even be up on there. It's crazy. But that's the world we living in. Anyway, I apologize. I'm so sorry. Let's get into the show. The poll is back up. Thank you guys so much for coming on back. For the members who signed up too, thank you so much for becoming members. I appreciate it. Let's get into it, okay? Because we're not going to be here this long. Let's go. We're going to go with Umar in Ghana again. And let me make sure I get this off of here. Hold on one second. I got to make sure I get this off of here and make sure it ain't on there before I do this, because that was a big mistake on my part. I don't even want children to see. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, if you want to be like, just get you one man and be like that, because and that's fine. You know, maybe he into that. That's fine. And it's one thing, you women, you want to wear something nice for your man. I get it, but this whole stripper culture and it's unbecoming. You know, and I'm not here to shame black women or nothing, because you guys know I don't do that, and I've never been like that. I've always defended black women, and I had so many black men go at me because I've been a defender of black. And I mean it sincerely. I got a wife. I ain't trying to have no sex with that. I'm good. Yeah, you ain't gonna see me slide in no woman's DMs. You ain't gonna see me trying to. The only thing, the gay guy one time once said, this one gay guy said I sent him a booty pic. That's the only thing. I said, really? I said, I ain't never sent no. They said, what man sends somebody? Even I don't see why a man would send anybody a booty pic. I don't get that. I wouldn't even send my wife a booty pic. Okay, she filed divorce papers the next day. Why would I do something like that? I'm so offended. I am so offended. I said, why you filed divorce? Because you sent me a booty pic. Now, but men my age, we don't do that. I don't get that. Maybe the younger people, that's what they do, but we don't do that. The point that I'm making is some stuff. It's over the top and it's unnecessary. You know, and I don't get that. I'm not here again. Like I said, I guess different men have different. I just don't get that. You know, I've always told everybody, just find you a good woman, settle down, and raise a family. You know, and that's the best thing you can do, because it puts your children in a position to be able to see a woman and a man together, and they can use it as modeling, which is modeling that many of us we didn't get when we were growing up. Amen. See, so when I talk about being respectful of women, I mean that shit. And I don't care what color, what ethnicity, or any of that stuff. I'll open up a door for anyone. I don't make. That's just how I am. So I'm saying that to say that Umar, on the other hand, he wants the stripper type. And I'm not saying that we should respect women because I'm trying to run game on any of y'all. But Umar will say we need to respect women and we need to marry women. Meanwhile, he wants the stripper type. And really what he's doing is he's running game on you all. That's the point I want to make. Okay. We're going to get more into this, woman that Umar, and here it is right here. And I'm gonna go pull up the other video too. And he sneak kisses her. That's what, and he does that.
This is a housing sample real estate development.
See that? Let me pull up. Let me play this one more time, and then I'm gonna pull up this.
This is a housing sample real estate development.
See? That was a quick one, though. Sometimes he let it linger. He got bumpity bump on his lip. This kind of woman he wants. And I'm not, again, like I said, I'm not here to judge women. You do what you do, but this is unbecoming. See? She wasn't asking for that, wasn't expecting it either, but that's Umar. Here's one more time. All right, let's get back into it. Okay, I apologize for us having to restart this live stream, but it is what it is. Let me do a screen share, and then we're going to get into these videos. But first, let me share these pictures again, just so that I can have them archived. Umar, it's official. He is now a citizen of Ghana. Again, we were speculating yesterday whether or not this is one of the moves that he's going to make. In other words, he's going to take the money, whatever money he has left, maybe sell those buildings in Wilmington, Delaware, those abandoned buildings that he calls schools, and then bounce to Ghana. It's possible that that is what his plan is. Okay, so this is Umar at the ceremony. Another picture of him at the ceremony, him holding the flag with his chef outfit on for whatever reason. This young lady, she looks rather young too. I think this is one of his so-called wives over there. And this is the woman that we were just looking at the video. And look at Umar's goofy. See? I mean, well, isn't he supposed to be helping black boys? It ain't got nothing to do with helping black boys. This is about Umar fulfilling his sexual fantasies. That's what this is all about. And the more and more I think about this, I think that what Umar wants over there in Africa is a sex cult. Because that's what Nature Boy wanted. That's what young Pharaoh, that's really what he wanted. Because he was earlier on, many years ago, he was in competition with Nature Boy. Okay. So this is same thing with Polite. A lot of people were like, yeah, he has all these wives and all this. No, that was a sex cult. And they were out there. They was out there on the track. I don't know what people are talking about. And there was other women that would come in for a while. They would be there for a while. He would sexually exploit them, have them out there on that track, and then they'll disappear. He's in jail now. See? So I'm thinking, and this is me speculating here, that that's what Umar's trying to build up over there in Africa is a sex cult, where he has a compound to have these women, these types of women, I should say, at his beck and call, working for him. Him getting just anyway. It's P Diddy. That's all it is. Some P Diddy freak off shit. Black Wolf says, Lenon, you will be shocked by how much money women make on OnlyFans. It's part of the world now. Yeah, I think it was James that sent me the initial screenshots. And initially on her Instagram page, she had on there that she earned 6 figures and that she's on OnlyFans. But she's taken that down since. There's still a link. In other words, here, I'm going to be careful here. I'm going to be very careful, because I really screwed up last time. Look. So this is her Instagram page right here. Simba Sero Thick, something like that. But right here it says Simba erotic, I guess, or maybe it's like erotic, but erotic. Simba's erotic. That's what it is. Entrepreneur. And then it says Simba Serothic LLC, blah, blah, blah. And then you can click on this link right here and it'll take you right here. And you can see that she has a link to her OnlyFans with some links to some other stuff too. But before the other day, right before above this link, it said 6 figures, or like I earned 6 figures. And then it said OnlyFans. Okay. Yeah. So there's people making, I get it. And people, do what you want to do. But is it really worth 6 figures? I mean, you can do it legitimately too. let me watch my mouth. You can do it legitimately. Okay. But again, at the end of the day, hoeing is hoeing. Okay. And I'm not here to disparage anyone. I'm not here to disrespect anyone. You guys know I've always been a defender of women, but and women, you can do whatever you want to. But at the end of the day, where I come from, hoeing is hoeing. See? But the point I want to get to is that this is Umar's type. Same thing when he was dealing with the conscious stripper. He called her conscious stripper because he didn't want to call her a stripper. No, she was a stripper. She'd get on that pole. No disrespect to her whatsoever. That's what she was doing. I don't see her as any less than. Okay, all I'm saying is that. Let me stop. You can see this topic is it's just. We're gonna get more into this in the live stream for the members. Okay. Don't. And thanks, Black Wolf. I'm not going to put that on there, big man. Don't do that. Why you got to come back talking like that? I ain't seen you in a month or two, and here you go. No, I'm not going to put that up there. We're not going to do that. Let's not do that. Okay. Again, that's too far. We're going to, again, if a woman want to do, let me stop. It's too much. Anyway, we're going to get into that topic a little bit more for members after this live stream. So I went through all the pictures, and that's what I just want to set that stage. And then let's get to the first video. I'm going to go through these videos in order. So this one right here is from the 5th.
Investments. This is a housing several real estate developments for stability.
Okay, and this is the other video that came out on the 5th. Here we go.
Got some blow your brains out big announcements coming. Y'all feel me? So for all my RBG, ride or die, Pan Africanists, black nationalists, y'all feel me? We about to take it over. 2025 is the year of Pan Africanism, but you got to be a Pan Africanist. Black queens, y'all gonna have to go natural. Black queens, y'all gonna have to go natural. Black kings, drop the bunnies now.
You have to go natural, huh?
Beyond investments. This is a housing several real estate developments for
She look natural to you? That look like she got some weave or something going on, to be honest with you. And not that it matters to me, I really don't care.
Beyond investments. This is a housing several real estate developments for
See, he's such a hypocrite. Sneak kissing. Anyway, let's go.
Rocking with me with no bunnies, bruh. And you got to go through my snow bunny rehab. I only want Africans who are Pan-Africanists. You got to be African and you got to be Pan-Africanists. Pretendians, don't.
A little relax. Y'all nuts. If y'all don't stop, yeah, just let your soul glow. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ruben? What's up, Ruben Rivera? How's it going, Professor Truth? Doesn't look like weave. That's probably her hair, actually, but it's either relaxed or blown out. Okay, all right. I don't know. To be honest with you, that's not my expertise. I'll take it back. I don't know. It's blown out. All right.
Well, come over here. Stay where you was. Y'all don't sell no waters, do y'all, Pop? Y'all don't sell no waters.
What, new water?
Yeah, bottled water. Okay. That fish was so good last night, I had to come.
What you talking about? I'm gonna assume it was halibut or trout or something. Okay, but we're not gonna go there. We're gonna keep going. It's a mess. This whole Ghana saga is a mess. It was a mess. I already had to restart the live stream once. We might have to do it again. What in the world's going on over there in Ghana? If she wasn't enjoying the attention, that would have been assault. You're right about that. Fine line between flirting and assault, and it's all based on how she feels about it. Yeah, he gonna catch a case. See? And it's true. You can't just be sneak kissing people. Okay. You know, Umar, he can't help himself. He cannot help himself. All right, here we go.
Come see my man again. He doing another one. Give him your name, good brother.
Why you call it that? Why you call it that, Sasha? Don't do that. That big butt Judy ain't natural. It's a weird. I should laugh. Come on, y'all. Don't do that. I mean, Big Man started. Here we go. Let's tone it down a little bit, okay? What in the world is that? All right, let's get out of here. I gotta get out. Oh no. I gotta get out of this chat room. I have to escape my own chat room, y'all. That's crazy. I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. All right. Let's get back to it. Let's go. Holy mackerel. Okay, that's enough. All right. All right. Yeah, it is. That's what Umar. He's testing boundaries. And she was uncomfortable too because she tried to back away from him. But it is what it is. Or back away, but she was moving forward. Okay. Umar stays back. That's all he's concerned with. He ain't concerned about helping no boys opening up no school. He want to crush cookies. To be fair, it's good to see Umar hugging on a woman than him calling a what? Don't do that. All right. Okay, let's get this show under control. We had a very controlled show yesterday. Today just it's been wacky from the start. Thanks for super chat, Big Man Marcus, Big Man, everybody else. If I didn't thank you already, thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate it. All right, let's get going here. You shouldn't have been. Okay. Yeah, George, we're gonna need some phone call. Okay, all right, let's keep going. Thanks, Seth. Okay, let me get through these other ones. Then we're gonna get into this video. Umar needs a demonstration. Okay. All right, that's enough. All right, thanks for the super chat. Yeah, when you have some time, Jane, check out yesterday's show. It was a good show, really good show. Every once in a while, we have one of these show that's like an epic, and I consider yesterday's show to be epic. Today's it was crazy from the beginning. I had to restart because I showed too much on this one Instagram page, and I had to start all over. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Thank y'all so much. Here we go.
What's your name?
No, it's okay.
What's your name, Papa?
Oh, my name is Lucky.
Brother Lucky.
Yeah,
If they want to get some of your fish, how can they find you on Instagram?
Actually, I had no Instagram account.
Umar, he's busy working. He ain't got time for all that. What you talking about? Umar, you're so goofy. He has a job. You don't have no. That's why Umar, he don't even register Umar's mind. Like, yeah, let me go ahead. We're gonna give out your Instagram so people in America, they can forget your fish. Come on now.
What you got? TikTok?
Yeah.
Nothing right now.
No, nothing right now.
Do you have a stand where you be at? Where can the people find you?
Here is Atomic Township, Baby Village.
Okay, so you be right here. Okay, so you here every day?
All time.
Umar, are you goofy? What's wrong with this guy?
Yeah.
Every day.
All day.
I didn't see you the whole time I've been here till yesterday.
Maybe-
You was right here
Yeah.
every day?
Yeah.
What?
For 4 years I've been here.
I've been here for 2 weeks. I didn't. He said he been here every
Umar, what's wrong with you?
day. I just found him yesterday. This the brother who making the catfish. You know, I had a good dinner tonight. Shout out to everybody who came out to the Diaspora Engagement Awards. You feel me? But my brother Lucky about to hook me up right now. The catfish was off the hook. I gotta eat some more.
Lucky getting busy too. He saw that camera on. He was like, he was getting busy, smiling too. That's good. Get some business.
Catfish. You know what I mean? We here, Ghana. I love you, Ghana. I love Ghana. You feel me? My Accra Ghanaian Africans, my Elmina Ghanaian Africans, my Volta region Ghanaian Africans, my Central region Ghanaian Africans. You feel what I'm saying? My Kumasi.
Yeah, that guy said, yeah, I've been here for 4 years. Umar said, I've been here for 2 weeks. Why didn't I see you? I've been here for 2 weeks. You've been here for 4 years? Umar, you so goofy. Big Man says, speaking of fish, Umar and her look like the cartoon character, jab, jab, jab. Come on now. All right. Why you got to do that to this lady? I mean, listen, if that's what she wanted to do, she wanted to be an Instagram model and OnlyFans. You know, that's. I'm not here to judge. I just want women to know that you don't have to do stuff like that to earn a decent living. That's all. And then the hypocrisy of Umar is he's always talking about how we got to respect. Part of respecting black women is not pushing up on them like that and sneak kissing them. See what I'm saying? But as far as she's concerned, I don't want to, you know, we will. I'm going to pull up some videos from her YouTube page. I watched one of them. And part of another one, and just to give you guys, for members, just to give you guys an idea of what the types of things that she's talking about online. It amazes me that YouTube even allows that. It amazes me. But anyway, thanks, Big Man, for the super chat. I ain't seen you in a long time. He come in just going crazy. Leave this lady alone. Okay, you treating her worse than Tiff. No, I'm just playing. Marcus says, who is he taking care of? Who is taking care of Umar's mama while he's gone? Let me tell you what I think is going on with that, Marcus. So one thing that's about Umar is that he has a lot of aliases. I have a list of them, and it's not even comprehensive because even while I'm going through his older videos, he mentions different aliases. And what I mean by that is there's aliases that Umar uses that's based on his name. Okay, and that could be Umar Johnson, Umar Ibn Abdullah Johnson, Umar Abdullah Johnson, Umar Ibn. I mean, it's just there's all these different names. Then Jermaine Johnson, Jermaine Umar Johnson. I've seen all these different, and I haven't seen Jermaine Umar Johnson, but I have a list of those different names. In fact, if you do the research online, you'll see that he has a lot of information that come up under different names, and they'll list his different aliases there too. Okay. Again, I have a degree in cybersecurity in computer technology. It's a bachelor's of science. And one of the things that we studied was, how to get information on people, but then also how to kind of, it's like digital forensics. And you can analyze different, what they call digital artifacts, and you can pick out different things. You can tell whether part of it was a cybersecurity aspect of it, phishing attacks and this type of stuff. But anyway, or emails. But anyway, not to get off topic. The point is that Umar, in my research, he has all these different aliases. And on one side, it's these aliases based upon Jermaine Shoemake, or alias is based on Umar Johnson. Okay. And there's a whole list of I have a whole list. I'll probably have that inside the document that I'm working on. But then on the other side, you have names based on Jermaine Johnson. Okay, because that's his. No, wait a minute. Let me get this right. You have based on his name is Jermaine Shoemake, and then you have Umar Johnson. Okay, and there's all different types of names associated with these two different names. If that makes sense, that's on one side. So in other words, that's the government side, government name. But then on the other hand, you have all these other aliases that Umar Johnson, a lot of them are self-created, that stuff that he's come up with, RBG Jesus, King Kong Consciousness. Matter of fact, I have something I want to play for you all dealing with the King Kong consciousness piece, if you guys don't mind. Let me pull that up right now. Oh, no, it's not here. Okay, I'll pull it up in a second. He has these other aliases that he's come up with, Prince of Pan Africans, so forth and so on. But let me explain to y'all what I think is going on with the situation with his mother. I think that Umar, legally, he's his mother's caretaker. I think legally is. And the reason why I say that is because, and I know it sounds crazy because you look at the fact that he's child support, he's scamming people. He's still scamming black people out of $2.7 million for the FDMG school scam. But again, his mother provides him with a place to stay when he's not over, in a different country or in a different state where they provide him with a hotel and motel room. He doesn't have his own residence. He hasn't had his own residence since 2000. He was evicted from his own residence in 2019. Yeah, 2019. He hasn't had his own residence since. So he's been living off of his mama. Okay. So when he doesn't have a place provided for him, he always ends back up inside of his mother's closet. I've already talked about this extensively. I'll address this inside the documentary too. So what I'm saying here is that in that one video, that what we call the chair video, where he gets up out of his broke down chair and he answers the doorbell rings, he stops his live stream. Actually, he stops speaking on his live stream, but the live stream is still going. He opens up the door and there's a conversation that's being had. What that is a caseworker from a particular agency out there in Philadelphia. And I know what the agency is because someone actually sent me the information on that. And that particular caseworker was coming to check on the mother. Part of it is that the mother is disabled, if you guys don't know that. She's wheelchair bound. But the other thing is that she's on Section 8 housing. So there's a couple of things that people have to consider here. Number one, if she's wheelchair bound, she's going to need someone there to help her for different reasons, right? So Umar is the primary caretaker. He's already stated that, but really what he uses that as is a reason for him to be there. And as a primary caretaker, it's not like a live-in caretaker. He's given certain amount of hours. And that's why when the caseworker comes to check on the mother, he states, I'm the oldest son. I'm her oldest son. I'm Umar Johnson. They've extended her hours of care. The reason why he says that is because he wants to justify why he is there at that time. Because it was later on in the day. So the point is, he's not supposed to be living there. Furthermore, it's Section 8 housing, and there's stipulations associated with that. There's only a certain, in some cases, for instance, if Umar's collecting $120,000 a year for this fake school scam, you think that Section 8 is going to allow him to stay in a Section 8 housing where he's not even a primary, he's just someone who lives there? No, she would be disqualified for that. You guys understand my point here? Hit the one. So these are just some things that we have to consider with this. What I'm getting at is, and what I think is happening is that Umar is using an alias. And through that alias, he is the primary caretaker. And he's also being paid to be the primary caretaker. She's on Section 8 housing and she's wheelchair bound. But then that there's other people, it could be one person, two or three, I don't know how many people, that when he's away, they come in and check on her. That's what I think. And again, speculation. And so what I would think that Umar is doing is that whoever it is, or who, it could be one person or many people or a few people that's coming in and taking care of her, even though he's on paperwork, he's the primary caretaker, he probably just stole them some change. That's it. That's what I think. Speculation. I'm not stating that as a fact because I got to be, when I'm clear. See, that's not something I would have in the documentary because I can't. What I can do is provide the clip of when the caseworker comes and knocks on the door or rings the doorbell and Umar answers the door, and I can talk about that conversation and what it implies. I can do that. Okay. But in terms of Umar as on paperwork as the primary caretaker, I don't know that as a fact. That's speculation on my part. And then other people being involved in this who take care of her while he's away. See, I don't know that as a fact too, so I wouldn't put that inside the documentary. But I can speculate here on my YouTube page. In my opinion, I'm speculating here. That's what I think is going on with that. Okay? Again, someone would say, yeah, but if he's if he's being paid for it, then wouldn't his paychecks be garnished for in terms of child support? Yeah, and his paychecks have been garnished for child support, and he ain't working as a school psychologist. Think about it. Let me say one other thing. If you guys go and look on Umar, I ain't looked at the docket in a while, but if you're going to look at his docket, first of all, a lot of the entries aren't on there anymore because it truncates at a certain point. It's something that happens with the different websites. I think it's associated with how many years. It only goes back a certain amount of years. Okay, that's number one. But the second thing is I have all the screenshots, so I'm going to have that inside of the documentary. And you will look that they were trying to garnish wages. They're trying to find out where he's being paid or who's paying him. That's why Umar, on his IRS filings, he does not put that he's actually earning any income. Because as soon as he says, I'm paying myself through this organization, the shell company, as soon as he says that, now that's subject to wage garnishment. But you see, what has happened is because we've been on Umar's ass about him not taking care of his kids and not paying child support, he's been current. One of the child's, there's two things. One of the children, they done grown up. He wouldn't be responsible for paying child support because he's an adult now. But the other child, you'll notice he's making those payments. But that's because of what we've done in terms of exposing him as a deadbeat. See, it takes a Cookie Crush chat and others to get on Umar about being an absentee father and paying his child support in bulk. In other words, let the babies go without and let it accumulate until the court calls him in, and then he pays it. It takes us to get his ass to finally say, okay, let me go ahead and start paying this. Otherwise, they're going to see this online. They're going to be talking shit about it. See? What kind of man? It's a damn shame, Umar. And you over there in Africa dealing with let me stop. This is doggone shame. So that's what I think, Marcus Thomas. Thanks for the super chat. Sasha says he got his outfit to color coordinate with the looking like Timu Big Bird. Yeah. Yesterday, people were calling him Big Bird and all this other kind of stuff. I don't know what Umar's doing. I have no idea. He really thinks that he's like really stylish. But some of the stuff he wears, I mean, outside of them jeans, that's one thing. But some of the stuff he wears, he looks like a damn fool. He really does. Like a chef outfit. You know what? The outfit he had on, it looks like the same outfit that he wore at the block party, ain't it? Look. Let me do a screen share one more time. I'm scared to do screen shares now because of the other live stream that I had to take down and private it. Isn't that the outfit he had for the block party? Let's see.
See her eyes shine, she's my snow bunny queen. And with the light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Touch my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make it move, stepping out of control.
It's me against the light.
Snow bunny.
Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Dancing in the light. With my snow bunny love. Been party by the night.
see her eyes shine.
Y'all tell me, isn't that outfit? Maybe it's not. I don't know. It looks like it to me.
She's my snow bunny queen. And with the light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Touch my nose, this lover's got is so raw.
It looks like it to me. Looks like, yeah, that's what it looks like. It might be something different. Anyway, thanks, Sasha, for the super chat. I appreciate it. And then I can't believe y'all remember that? That's from a long time ago. What was that brand too? I can't believe it's butter. I can't even remember what it was. Was it Betty Crocker, I think? I can't remember. Anyway, that's from way back in the day. Thanks, Sasha, for the super chat. And Big Man says, Ogunta Dow Films proudly presents its new show. Oh, who lives in the bandos that pollute the seal? SpongeBob shit pants. He wears the t-shirts and holds his middies. All right, here we go. Back to the old school. Yeah, I don't want to comment on that on Umar's situation. I really don't. I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, but he does look like SpongeBob. He looked like a black conscious SpongeBob right here. Look at him. Such a goofy. All right, thanks, Big Man, for the super chat. All right. Okay, let me get these other ones real quick, and then we'll get to we got to get going here because we got another live stream for members only. Okay, thanks, Big Man. JD Walker says, "Pulled pork, Prince of Pan Africa." You guys, come on. I mean, so yesterday we had a very controlled show, and we were keeping it, But today, well, I know it is Big Man's fault. And then also when I was messed up earlier, and I showed that the Instagram video image still shot with the woman, and it looked like she was naked to me. Open up the floodgates, and now the show's all over the place. Thanks, JD, for super chat. I'm trying to get everything back on track here. Sigmund says, why does this man need court-ordered supervised visitation? Two things, either violence or molestation, yet not now no one is talking about this. It could be these two things. It could also be that he's a threat to the mother on a different level, verbally, physically, or even sexually. It could be towards the child, because we pulled all this up, Sigmund, years ago. I actually went and looked it up in Philadelphia. What would be the reasons? We went to an actual child support lawyer's website, and it was legit, and it explained the different reasons why there would be court-ordered child support. And yeah, violence, molestation, or putting a child's life in jeopardy, drugs, that type of thing. These are all reasons as to why. Now, I don't know the exact reason, okay? So I can't say one way or the other. But whatever the reason is, it's indicative of the fact that Umar is a threat to either the mother or to the daughter or both. Okay, some sort of threat. Okay, that in and of itself. And by the way, everyone, that's not me speculating. Umar admitted that. He admitted that he has court-ordered supervised visitation, and he was complaining about it. He actually was using that as an excuse as to why he was a deadbeat, and why he wasn't in his child's life. He's an excuse maker. That's what Umar does. He's always making excuses. Okay, so I don't know, Sigmund, exactly what it is, but it'd be interesting to find that information out. I'm sure that that baby mother knows why. The daughter may know why too. But I have a sense that they're afraid of Umar, and that's why they would never come out to actually speak out against him, because of how he is. He's a very controlling and possessive individual. That's why he feels at liberty to be sneak kissing these women that he don't even really know. And it's not like they're asking for that. So you guys got to be careful about males who are like that, and women who are like that too. Because there are women who are like that too. It's not as common, but you guys have to be careful with people like that, because they feel entitled to other people's private space, to their to their body even. Okay, Umar's like that. Okay, so again, I don't know exactly why, but I do know Umar admitted himself that he has supervised visitations, and there's very specific reasons why that is the case. And these are two of the reasons that you're outlining here. There's other reasons too. All right, thanks, Sigmund. All right, let's get back on track here. Okay, here we go.
Ghana, I love you, Ghana. I love Ghana. You feel me? My Accra Ghanaian Africans, my Elmina Ghanaian Africans, my Volta region Ghanaian Africans, my Central region Ghanaian Africans. You feel what I'm saying? My Kumasi Ghanaian Africans.
Oh, no.
It was good seeing all my American Africans tonight. My Caribbean Africans tonight. We about to build Black Wall Street in Ghana. We about to build Black Wall Street. I said the dream of Osajifo, Dr. Kwame
He said this about 3 years ago.
Nkrumah is alive and well. The dream of Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is Well, I was told tonight, I was told tonight at the Diaspora Engagement Awards that I have a co-wifey team offer on the table. That's what I was told. I can't give out no details.
Who's offering that? What kind of pimp culture? What is this? Who's actually offering this to a man? Is that how this works? I don't know. Maybe it's a different cultural. I don't know. Maybe that's how they do it over there. There's some men that get these women together and they say, we'd like to offer you these 2 brides for you. Is that how they do it? I don't think that's how they do it. It sounds a little pimp culture-ish to me. Yeah, basically. It's the 2 cult members. Yeah. And then he goes right along with it. I don't even see how he can feel like what's up, Craig? I don't even see how he what man. I don't get it. But again, it might be a cultural thing. Yes, a dowry. Yeah, there's 2 sacrifices. Well, y'all crazy. Fathers offer their daughters, but they do it with money. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. No, it is. It's pimp culture-ish. That's what it is. Okay. I'm saying for Umar because he's from the United States of America and he's a sexual deviant. So it's pimp culture. Now, if they over there, if that's how they do it and they have a cultural aesthetic that backs it up, there's checks and balances, so forth and so on. That's a different thing. I can't, there's other countries, they have multiple wives. If that's what the culture is, but the culture has to make sure that the women are protected. Umar's a predator. That's the difference. You see what I'm saying? And he's a freak off type. That's what he is. He's a Skip Bayless freak off. Let me stop. Here we go.
This is all confidential, but I was told tonight that I have a co-wifey team.
Yeah, he do.
Proposal on the table in Ghana. All right, I can't say no names. I'm not revealing no information, but I was told that I got 2 queens in Ghana who are ready to co-wife it up with King Kong consciousness, public marriage.
He don't even know him. So what is going on here? And are they going to co-wife over there in Ghana? Because you got to live over there, right? Or are they going to come to the States? Or I don't know.
The whole thing, brothers and sisters. That's what I was told. I'm just telling y'all, don't shoot the messenger, ladies. American African sisters, don't shoot the messenger, okay? So I'm going, I gotta.
Well, for what they said, they said he's a freaker. He's a freakazoid. That's what they saying. I was gonna do a video to talk about his ass. I never liked him. I didn't like Stephen A. Smith too. Ain't no tell probably when they get tired of his ass, they gonna bring out some information on him too. Watch. I never liked Skip Bay. Now he tried to have his wife on there, and she's sitting up there. She's got to be at least 85, 90 years old. I mean, what y'all doing? I made all that money. Why you got to do all that? Just go settle down. Just go. I don't get it. Okay, that poor wife be sitting there. She look older than Judge Judy. She just be sitting there, mouth all sunk in and try. But what they're doing is he knew what was coming down. That's why they didn't rehire his ass. They knew what was going on. Ain't no telling where this is gonna go. Skip Bailey. Well, that's a doggone shame. All the shit he don't talk about black athletes, and look what he's doing behind the scenes, allegedly. We gonna see. You probably settle out of court anyway. Cook her chat. Be careful of people who calls you my and includes you in their we. You're right. That's a cult. Jim Jones used to do that. Our children. No, those ain't your kids. What you talking about? My kids. What you talking about? We gonna do this. You ain't. What you mean we? See, that's cult. That's what that is, and it's possessive. As I'm going through these older videos of Umar, I'm marking down instances where he's being possessive of other people's children. One time he said, I'm never alone because all these single black mothers. He said some shit like that. He owned y'all. I said, damn, really, pimp? I said, what kind of pimp? But that's how he is. He really feels entitled, like he owns people. He owns other people's kids. What I want them coming back home to you for? You part of the problem. Talk to you black women. Talking about your kids. He don't want them coming back home to you. That's why he wanted to have a boarding school. Yeah, you get great point here, Seth. Be careful of people who call you my and include you in their we. Okay. Those people are possessive. Those are the types of people who are cult-ish. And Umar, he's those things. Good point. Very good point. Thanks, Seth, for super chat. Queen 6, educated children 0. I gotta repost that on here because that's something I gotta remember. Queens equals 6. Educated. I'm gonna put educated black boys. Wow. Educated black boys 0. There we go. That's a good one. All right. Here it go right here. I'm gonna have to put that up there once in a while. Yeah, he's talking about she mine. That's Umar. He's just running game anyway. He ain't even take care of his own kids. Yeah, if y'all can hit the like button, I appreciate it. Did I put the poll up? If I put the poll up, someone let me know. I may have forgotten to do it. I think I might have forgot to put it up. Sigmund says Umar is from the planet Freakatron. Yeah. He's Optimus Freak. That's what he is. He's mega freak because we can't make him an Autobot. He got to be a Decepticon because he's a great deceiver. So he's a mega freak. That's what he is. I shouldn't be talking about him like that, but it's the truth. Okay, he likes those types of women that get on there and show body parts and be twerking and having all their stuff out and all that stuff. And listen, there's nothing wrong with having your stuff out for your man. For your man, you're in a committed relationship, or your boyfriend for that man. Although I would like to think, but it don't happen like that. But I would hope that people are at least in a committed relationship of some sort, as opposed to just showing all your stuff and have your cooch all out like that, all spread out like that in front of someone, and you ain't in a committed relationship at the very least. But if you're married and you're together, you've been I get it. Okay, trust me. I've been around the block. No, I'm just playing. I understand. It's part of a relationship and human sexuality. I get that, but it's human sexuality and freakatron that's two separate things. That's my point I'm making. See, mega freakazoid, Umar. What he wants is no commitment, and he wants to be able to sexually exploit around the world. And his primary type is the stripper, Instagram model, OnlyFans type. That's what he wants, because he's into that sexual debauchery shit. That's what he's into, that, right? Freakatron. Thanks, everyone, for the super chat. The old ghost says, I'm in Ghana right now. We do practice polygamy, but we don't just give away women like that. Yeah, because it sounds, to me, it didn't sound right. Okay, I get polygamy, but there's a cultural aesthetic that backs it up. There's checks and balances, and it ensures that the man is he's in a position to be able to take care of the woman, but also that the women are protected from being exploited, sexually or otherwise. See, Umar, his whole approach is to sexually exploit women, but then also to exploit them financially, because he looks at it as a business. They're going to be working for him. They're going to be doing the work. He said that many, many times, but you see, that's what Polite was talking about. That's why he had those women out there on the track. People are like, no, they're in LA and they're balling. No, he was living inside he was renting a small little rinky-dink hotel, renting vehicles to act like he was balling, and then he got these women out there on the track. You remember when they got arrested that one time? And he tried to act like it was the LA. I don't know what he was thinking, trying to go against the LAPD. He don't know how it is out there in Southern California. He's goofy. And he was trying to act like they was trying to persecute him or nothing. No, it was deeper than that. Because what he had going on over there before he went to jail was a sex cult. And people wonder why he was with certain stars and all that stuff. That's because he was selling those women out to sexually exploit them to get money. What he needs to do is go get a job. Perverted ass. Now he in jail like he need to be. The doggone shame. He should have been in jail for life, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, because he's gonna be out soon, and guess what? He gonna go right back to doing what he was doing before, because he's perverted like that. He can't help himself. All right, thanks, the old goat, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Queens equals 0. Educated black boys 0. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never, or whatever he say. Queen 6. Educated black boys 0. Have you ever seen a tangible testimonial from children on behalf of Umar Johnson? I've never seen one myself. Anyone else in the chat? I haven't seen one. And I've gone through all the videos. As long as Umar's name is in the title of the video, or if it's in the tags, I've either seen it, and when I say seen it, I've seen it physically on the screen, or I've actually seen it and watched it. Because sometimes the people just put it in, and they're not even talking about Umar. I just want to get views, but in my research, I go based upon where Umar is either talking or someone is talking about Umar. See, and I've never seen it out of all of the videos, and I've already gone up to 2019. I'm into 2019 now. Okay, so I haven't seen it, Now, I've seen people come out and talk about how he's a scammer. I have one lady that came out and said that he sexually exploited her. I have the audio of that. I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to have that in the documentary, because there's no way that I can verify that. But I could put in a there's a way that I can preface it and put in a disclaimer and have it in there. But it's something I still, because there's other stuff I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to have inside the documentary or not. It's just something I got to contemplate over time. But anyway, I've never seen any child come out to speak and say that Umar Johnson helped them or that he benefited them in some way. I haven't seen it once. And here's the thing: someone will say, "Well, it was a child." Yeah, but even if it was a child and he's been doing this for like 20 years, by this time there should be children who would be adults by now, and they would be coming out to speak on Umar Johnson's behalf. I haven't seen that either. See, Umar, he's really painted this picture of himself of being like this savior figure who's done all these great things for Black people. And there's Umar Johnson followers who really believe in that shit. But if you ask them to provide any tangible proof of it, they can't provide. It's like I was going to get to this today, but maybe I'll cover it in another live stream, because we got another live stream for members right after this. There was a woman that was basically making excuses. I'm gonna tell you something: you Black women, stop making excuses for people like Umar and Polite and Jay Morris, and stop doing that shit. Okay, a man is a man. He should be able to stand on his own 2 feet and defend himself. And if the criticism is legitimate, then you don't have to jump in between the mix. That's not to be like that, but that's not your place. It's not your role. And I've seen that so many times. If a Black man is doing wrong and he's being called to task, it's not your place to defend him. It's not your place to try to get in the way of those who are providing legitimate criticisms. But some of you guys do that. I'm talking very specific a demographic of Black people. I'm talking about all y'all. Some of y'all doing that because you're used to having these types of low-level Black men who are exploiting you and exploiting other Black women in the community, and you're used to defending them. You're just used to the shit. So when someone comes out and speaks about it and they tell the truth about it, then you automatically you're up in arms. But see, that's the Umar Johnson cult. I'm not talking about all you Black women. I'm just talking about the ones that are inside of this cult. Let me explain something. The reason I'm bringing this up is because there's a woman that was like, "Well, you guys don't understand. It takes time to open up a school." And he was audited by the IRS, and they found that he wasn't doing anything inappropriate. Ma'am, how do you know that he was audited by the IRS? See, that's what I'm saying. It's not your place to because you don't even know. How do you know that Umar Johnson was audited by the IRS? Because he said so? Well, he said a lot of shit. He said that, we should marry Black women, but he out here tricking off and he out here running through you Black women with reckless abandon with a big old bumpity bump on his lip and sexually exploit you all. He said the school was going to open September 11, 2013, but just because he said it, does it mean it is true? He said it was going to open in 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and now in 2025. It hasn't happened. None of that happened, and it won't happen. But you take him at his word. He's a habitual liar. He's told Black women that you guys should be in a position to be able to give him $700 a month just to be in a relationship with this clown. Meanwhile, he ain't got no job. He ain't got his own car. He ain't got his own place to stay. He stays inside the mama closet. So again, I go back to the issue. It's really not you, Umar Johnson followers. It's not your place to try to defend Umar, especially if you don't have any receipts to back up what you're saying or to back up what he's saying. The question becomes critical thinking here. Has Umar ever provided any receipt of him being audited by the IRS? And would that be public record? If it is public record, let us see that public record. If it's not, he should have paperwork to confirm what he's saying. But just because he says it doesn't mean that it's true. That's the point that I'm getting at. But some of you Black women, you Umar Johnson followers, that particular demographic, you're so deep into this cult that you want to defend this guy when he really should be able to stand on his own account. And what he should do is have transparency, but he doesn't have that. Never take what Umar Johnson says at face value and then try to defend him based upon the things that he says. Because, ma'am, you don't have any proof of what he's saying. He's never provided any proof. See, in my mind, how Umar Johnson would work is that if he was in fact audited by the IRS and then they had no finding of him being a scam artist, then he would have been showing that over and over. Hit the one. We followed this guy. We've researched this guy since we could for chat. He would show it over and over and over and over again to quiet his critics. Has he done that? No, because he doesn't have it. Same thing with the purchase price of these abandoned buildings. Has he ever shown the purchase price? No. Has he ever provided any receipts that he purchased it? No. Has he ever provided any accounting of how much money he spent? No. How much money he's acquired? How much money he's raised? No. How much money he still needs to finish renovations? No. How much he needs? Does he hasn't provided a business plan? No. So why would people think that he has all these things when he doesn't provide any receipts to any of these things? So that's what I'm saying. When you lack critical thinking skills, ma'am, you're going to fall victim to these scammers like Umar Johnson, and you don't even have to. He doesn't even provide you with any receipts, and yet you would try to defend him against someone who's done extensive research into Umar Johnson, and you don't have a leg to stand on. Why? Because you can't tell me that you have any receipt that Umar Johnson provided to you, ma'am, that shows conclusively that Umar Johnson was audited by the IRS. I'll wait. And ma'am, if you have it, my email is LenonHonor@yahoo.com. See, I'm not going to put you on blast because I could pull up your name and all. I'm not going to do you like that because in my mind, you're a victim of Umar Johnson. You just don't realize it yet. Let's go. Sigmund says, information man pulled the pin on the grenade the other day and blew up his own kitchen. Your stream was El Tremundo, standing ovation. I watched it. It was good. Really good. Yeah, shout out to information man. If you guys haven't seen that live stream, check it out. He did a fantastic job. Thanks, Sigmund, for the super chats, too. I appreciate it. And then Victor says, Lenon, I blame Cook Course Chat and you for the FDMG ceiling. It's just the ceiling. That ceiling should have been done 4 years ago. It's about to be 6 years in less than 4 weeks. Less than a month. That ceiling, come on now. Don't blame me. Okay, that's not my fault. You can't blame me for everything. You can blame me for some stuff, but not that. All right. Thanks, Victor. All right. What's up, Jimmy Jamboree? Okay, I got blowed off again. We need to reset here. We're gonna go for another 30 minutes. Let's have a quick reset, and then we'll get back into the video. Here we go.
See her eyes shine, she's my snow bunny queen. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dove supreme. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control. Snow bunny,
Moving on the bar, everything's so right. Got that smooth soul feel.
no, that's
Dancing in the light with my snow bunny love. When party by the night.
see her eyes shine, she's my snow bunny queen. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dove supreme. Talk to my nose, this lover's got
Here we
is
go.
so raw. Make you move, stepping out
The lady here, how you doing? How you doing, lady?
Bunny love, it's me and you tonight.
Snow
Oh,
bunny,
Buddy Love is the name of the song.
Everything's so right. Got that smooth soul feel.
no, that's
Dancing in the light.
Oh, no, you ain't doing
When party by the night.
see her eyes shine, she's my snow bunny queen. In the winter light,
that.
so she's my sweet dove supreme. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control.
Bunny love, it's me and you tonight.
Snow bunny,
Moving on the bar, everything's so right. Got that smooth soul feel.
no, that's
Dancing in the light with my snow bunny love. When party by the night.
see her eyes shine, she's my snow bunny queen. In the winter
what? Let me tell y'all stuff. I know I go off sometimes, you know, and I ain't gonna apologize for it because I'm normally real quiet and stuff. Even at my job, I don't be talking to people. I'll be just focused on my computer terminal. I'm on the I-9. I'm so happy. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I really do. I really do. Y'all hilarious. You know, all y'all. I appreciate. I appreciate y'all taking the time to hang out and stuff. Y'all could be doing other things, and as long as y'all come, I'm gonna be here. Okay, thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Quick question, that's undefeated. So y'all cutting up in there. Yeah, I would think. By the way, someone had mentioned. I would think that it would be public record, and I have not been able to find it. Now, if it's out there, someone please provide me with this receipt because that way I can have it inside the document. This just goes to show you. I'm not here to cause harm to Umar. I'm here to provide receipts, and I'm here to get to the bottom line, which is the truth. Okay, and the truth about different things. Okay, obviously he's a deadbeat dad. He's a womanizer. He targets you black women to sexually exploit you and to financially exploit you. Okay, and that's all the understatement. Okay, but there's other pieces to this. Like if someone knows exactly the purchase price, maybe someone from K-12, you know, that was behind the scenes that was going in with all this stuff, who know exactly how much he paid for it, contact me. Okay, I'll keep your anonymity. If someone has a receipt from the audit and you have it. Because see, a pocket watcher with JT, he couldn't find it. He even said it. No, he wasn't audited. And that's his field. He's a professional accountant. See? So who am I going to believe, Umar or someone like pocket watcher with JT? I have, and in my research, I haven't seen it. But if it's out there and someone has it, email it to me. Okay, and then when I have it, I'll issue a public statement. I'll retract what I said that he wasn't audited, and here's the paperwork to show that he was audited, and that's fine. And then we'll move on. See, but don't assume shit that Umar, that don't make no sense. Don't assume anything that Umar Johnson says is true. I'm going to say it again. Do not assume that anything that Umar Johnson says is true because he's a habitual liar. And I've already proven that time and time again. It's undisputed. Undisputed. No Diddy, no Skip, no Skippity, no Skippity. That's what it is. That's a new one. No Skippity. That's what my sons be saying. Skippity something. I said, what are you talking about? What does that mean? And then my daughter I said, what are they teaching you at school? Because one of my daughter kept saying hot tour over, and I said, what's wrong with you? I said, is that what they teaching y'all kids at school? Something about some hot tour? I said, what in the world going on? These kids is crazy. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Marcus says, are the two wives required? Are the two wives required to donate to FDB? I believe so. Okay, they're going to be in his mama's closet. They're going to be in mama's closet. Okay, they're going to have a nice little corner cut out inside of that little crawl space. Yeah, that's the new one. No Skippity family. No Skippity. Poor Skippity. Poor Skip, man, because he's old. He's so old. He be trying to hang out with the rappers. They old rappers are old now too, but he's so old he think they new and shit. This guy, this guy used to fly them planes that you had to wind up the engine. You know what I'm saying? He's so old, but he got caught up in all that. It's sad because you just have yourself under control by that age. I don't get that. Anyway, thanks, Marcus, for the super chat. Let's get back to it. Here we go.
No. If I got to co-wife it up with King Kong consciousness, public marriage, the whole thing, brothers and sisters. That's what I was told. I'm just telling y'all, don't shoot the messenger, ladies. American African sisters.
Are you serious? That's not funny. Because they be laughing when they say that. The kid, not just my kids, other kids be saying, I don't get that. I'm going to have to talk with my kids on that. That's not funny. Kids, they ain't got no damn sense. What kind of that? Okay. I'm gonna have to have a conversation. It's ridiculous. Simon says, I have an AI concept that is going to blow your caps back. Think Snow Bunny love times 100 easily. I have a guy. Speak with his. Well, let us know, sir. Okay, keep us informed that if things progress and you actually just let us know. Okay, thanks for super chat. All right. Okay, I'm disturbed now. I'm disturbed because there's people online be saying that the kids be saying that. I thought it was I didn't know what it was. I thought it was because they're, you know, like the Tua, that's like a name. And thanks for super chat 2 segment. That Tua, that's like a name from people who are Polynesians and stuff. Like there's a football player that he keeps getting concussions, and his name is Tua. So I thought it was one of us Polynesian or something named Hawk, and then last name Tua. That's what I thought it was. Kind of freaky. Anyway, these kids crazy these days. Let's go.
Don't shoot the messenger, okay? So I'm going, you know, I gotta, you know, if I got a co-wifey team waiting in Ghana, I gotta consider that, right?
No, I ain't Googling.
I gotta consider the co-wifey team.
I'm not Googling it. Anita, I'm not Googling that. No, that's not going to happen. But I'm going to talk with my kids about that. That's inappropriate. They think they slick too. Anyway, that's how you know you old, because you don't know the lingo. Because we used to do that to our parents. Well, at least we used to do it to my mom. My daddy wasn't around, but we used to do that. We'd say stuff and she didn't know what we was talking about. Chris, that about to have all Lenor's kids get inside. Yeah. I don't appreciate it. I feel violated talking like that in my house. I don't play that. Anyway, it's inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? And their friends were saying it too. They was laughing and stuff. They were saying it in front of me. That's why they thought it was funny. Anyway, these doggone kids. How's it going, Tasha? Thank you for tuning on in. But you see, I'm a real laid back parent. I don't be all in my kids' business, but some stuff is unacceptable. I'm gonna have a talk with them. I ain't gonna get mad or nothing like that. We don't whoop the kids. We don't whoop the kids. Never have. I got my ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie, family. I got my ass whipped. But we don't do that in this house. That's like when Geraldo asks Joe Jackson, says, "Did you whoop the kids? Did you whoop the kids?" Talk about the Jackson 5s. Okay, he said, "Did you beat the kids?" All right. Thanks, Iceman man, for the super chat. All right, we got so blowed off. This whole live stream today. Oh, here we go. Here, why did that go onto the screen? Is this part of the video for some reason? Okay, here we go. Let's see what this.
It up with King Kong consciousness, public marriage, the whole thing, brothers and sisters. That's what I was told. I'm just telling y'all, don't shoot the messenger, ladies. American African sisters, don't shoot the messenger, okay? So I'm going, you know, I gotta, you know, if I got a co-wifey team waiting in Ghana, I gotta consider that, right?
So is this the co-wifey team? I thought it was the other sister that had the both of them. Look, this is weave, y'all. Come on now. This is weave. Because I've seen the video with the one with the purple or whatever color that is. I've seen videos of her already, and she ain't got all that going on. So just to let you all know, Umar talk all this talk. He's such a hypocrite. It's fascinating too, you know, because you don't hear him going in on African women like that. But he will go on in on you black women over in the United States of America. He'll go in on you all. But he over there in Ghana, and from what I'm seeing right here, this unbelievable. Look how happy he is. Anytime he does his lips like that, anytime Umar pucker up his lips like that, he's looking like a fish and he's sweating and shit. He happy. Look at him sweating. You see all the sweat and grease and grime on his. But I don't think these are the two. His two wives, because this lady over here in the purple or purplish color, I don't even know what color that is. She's an OnlyFans with it and Instagram. I don't even want to say model. It's just some freak off stuff.
Gotta consider the co-wifey team. They could have been joking. I don't know. They could have been joking. I don't know, but
yeah, I don't think that's the one that was offered allegedly.
I was told I got a co-wifey team. If I'm serious and I'm ready, the Ifa Tunde Queendom could be live and direct
Live and
from
direct.
Ghana.
Okay.
So that's where ain't nothing happened to the school. FDMG Delaware, we not playing. And then we're going to do FDMG Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah campus. Then we're going to do FDMG Guinea-Bissau, Ama Cabral campus. Then we're going to do FDMG Burkina Faso, Thomas Sankara campus. We're going to do FDMG South Africa, Steve Biko campus, and another one for Robert Zabukwe campus. We're going to do FDMG Guinea, Sekou Touré campus. We're going to do FDMG Kenya, Dedan Kimathi campus. We're going to do FDMG Guyana, Walter Rodney campus. Do y'all want me to take the co-wifey team?
Here we go. It's the same thing over and over again. It's been going on for such a long time. None of this is going to happen. Because, see, I remember when he was over in Europe years ago, he was talking about we're going to have FDMG Manchester and FDMG London and FDMG Yorkshire and FDMG Suddenshire, because they got a lot of shire. He just kept saying it. It ain't none of that happened. He can't even get FDMG Trap Battle in Wilmington, Delaware done. But now here he go, he in Africa, he's saying the same type of thing. None of this is, that's what I'm saying. You Umar Johnson followers, some of y'all so delusional. Some of y'all batshit crazy to be believing this. I mean, is there anyone, I'm not going to be here to badger you. Trust me, I'm not going to do that. But is there anyone in the chat room who believes that Umar's going to open up all these campuses in Africa? If there's anyone here, hit the 1 who believe that. Okay, if you don't believe that, hit the 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How about FDMG Wilmington first? See? But that's part of his scam. You know, he goes to now he's going to other countries talking about how he's going to open up schools over there to get money out of people. But see, they ain't got money over there like that, Umar. They ain't got money like that. Anybody in here believe that? Rolodex said, yeah, FDMG Russia. He gonna Shire Liar. Yeah, Shire Liar. That's what he is. They got a lot of, and thanks I spent for Super Chat. They got a lot of places out there that has Shire in them. Yorkshire and that kind of stuff. I don't even know what that means. I know the Hobbits, the Shire. FDMG Gotham City. Okay, 2. How's it going, Tata? What's up, X Freeman? How's it going, guys? Little Princess. I didn't withhold 1 + 1 = 2. I got you. Thank you so much for being here too as well. Southern Nappiness 2 Alakia 22 FDMG 2. Savon said 2. What's up, Sports Bet? A lady. Thanks for tuning on in. 50. Oh my God. Wow. What's up, Atomic Reflection? Balls of Steel 2. Well, listen, he's a scam artist. That's what they do. And he be run off the mount. How's it going, false flag? Manzet's in the building as well. Yeah, I don't see anybody saying 1. What's up, Donald? Latanya said 2 million. I don't see 1, 2. Judge is 12. What's up, Joshua? Chocolicity. That's a cool name. What's up, Professor Truth? Thanks for tuning on in. Yeah, I don't see anyone. So that's good. Black Mario, Kellyanne and Drew's in the building as well. Vixa. Okay, Shay's joking. I'm not taking you. I'm definitely not taking you serious. Because I already know you know what the deal is. What's up, Party Pot? Thanks for tuning on in. I appreciate it. What's up, Information Man? Awesome show the other night, too. I watched it, was it yesterday? Awesome show. It was a classic. So keep up the great work, brother. Salute to you as always. Respect. Joshua 227. He's bouncing. They've prepared a place. It's possible. It's possible. And it could be that this whole wifey freak off stuff is part of it. Yeah, my camera went out, but you guys should still be able to hear me. Okay, let's keep going. I'll get my camera going again. Here we go.
Sankara campus. We're going to be Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah campus. Then we're going to do FDMG Guinea-Bissau, Ama Cabral campus. Then we're going to do FDMG Burkina Faso, Thomas Sankara campus. We're going to do FDMG South Africa, Steve
Hey,
Biko
Sigma
campus,
Custom
and another one for Robert Zabukwe campus. We're going to do FDMG Guinea, Sekou Touré campus. We're going to do FDMG Kenya,
Yeah, Berkshire.
Dedan Kimathi campus. We're going to do FDMG Guyana, Walter Rodney campus.
Okay.
Do y'all want me to take the co-wifey team?
Darker said what? I know you joking with that last name because I know he a scammer. Omawale, you know he ain't going over to Africa to do no schools. You already know that, so stop playing. The Harker already know. All right, he ain't fooling people over there from over there in Africa. They know he a scammer. He talking about he gonna have a campus all over in Africa. Okay, and Leroy Graham, I don't believe you. I think you're just joking. All right. But you hear this guy, information man, same old thing over and over again. He's gonna have he's gonna call that the Cicero, the Grandpa Cicero campus. Who's not gonna have FDMG in Cuba? It's gonna be Grandpa Cicero. It's got to be the other Cuban though too. Tito Puente, the Tito Puente, Grandpa Cicero FDMG campus in Cuba. That's what it's gonna be. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. He's good up over there.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now. All you American Africans talking about you not from Africa, don't try to come back on my team now. What? Don't try to stay over there. You not from Africa? Stay over there. You ain't leave nothing in Africa?
What is he talking about? I don't get what he's saying. So he thinks now that he has citizenship that he's from there now? Is that what he's saying? Hold on.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now, all you American Africans talking about you not from Africa.
Wow. What's going on here? Because essentially he's denigrating Black people here in the United States of America, which he does, but now it's as if he's saying it to, now it's like if you're not a citizen of Africa, like he is, more specifically of Ghana, like he is, then somehow you're less than. Yeah, but Umar, your main support base are African Americans. And these African Americans overwhelmingly do not have dual citizenship with Ghana. So what is he doing here?
Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now, all you American Africans talking about you not from Africa.
Well, we're not. I'm not. I have ancestors who migrated from. So I'm part tether, by the way. I have ancestors who migrated from Africa. My great great grandfather and grandmother on my mama's side, but that doesn't make me African. I don't really get what Umar is doing, what he's saying here.
Don't try to come back on my team now. Don't try to stay over there. You not from Africa?
Stay over there, meaning stay over in the United States of America because now he's from Africa because he has citizenship. Is that what he's saying?
Stay over there. You ain't leave nothing in Africa? Stay over there. You a Native American? You ain't African? No problem. Stay over there. Don't play. Keep waving that red, white, and blue flag. Keep waving those Native American flags.
This is, I don't get, this is crazy. It is. You see this, James? What in the world is going on here?
Don't try to sneak back over here. I want everybody to stand on business. Pretendians, stand on business. Okay? ADOS, FBA, stand on business. Native Americans, freedmen, whatever bullshit y'all.
Damn. He is. He's so divisive. This is like when I hear people say, and I have another message from one of these Umar followers that was saying how he's about black empowerment. No, he's about black divisiveness. And whenever he talks about black people, he's very disrespectful and demeaning and degrading. He's always talking shit about black people. What was it they said? They said that he talks black empowerment. This isn't black empowerment. See, this is Umar trying to capitalize off of the notion, and it's really an idea that now he's from Africa because now he has dual citizenship in Ghana. Umar, you're not African. You're just a bum from Philly. Really, you're literally you're a bum from Philly who go over to Africa using money that you collected from FDMG donations for a school that does not exist, and you go over there and you trick money off. That's what you do. Such a bum, but you got the nerve to disrespect black people now and tell black people that they should stay over here because somehow they're not quote unquote African. Nick, Umar, you're not Africa. You're not African. Let's see, almost got me blown off, about to drop one. I ain't gonna do it. He's a trip. He really, and he's so excited. He got some paperwork. He's bouncing. I think that we got that one. Uriah says a.k.a. never land camp. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. So it's a figment of his imagination. And there are people who still say things to me like, well, when the schools opens, what are you gonna say then? What are you talking about? See, and here's the thing, Umar's not even up there. He's not doing anything up there. He's over in Africa for 2-3 weeks, but he does that in the wintertime. He needs to find a warmer place to stay because he's homeless, like I've been telling people. Let me go over here and read this real quick. Here's one. I mentioned this earlier. And the lady says, guys, he was audited by the IRS because black folks called the IRS. That's what Umar Johnson said, but there's no proof of that, ma'am. You have proof provided. You can email it to me. Called the IRS snitching and complaining about him scamming the public, and he was found not guilty. Provide me with the receipt of that. Just because Umar says it doesn't make it true. He's a habitual liar. I've already proved that. So stop it, black folks. No. I get it. We have been waiting on this great idea for a school for us. No, I'm not waiting on shit. And it's not for us. See, it's not my children's education is my responsibility. It's not Umar's responsibility. You guys understand what I'm saying? So no, ma'am, don't say us. I don't want to hear that us shit. That's when we get into the cult. Now, I don't mean to talk like this, but you Umar Johnson followers, you guys that are caught up in this cult, something wrong with you. You believe everything that this clown says. Meanwhile, he's out here sexually exploiting you. I don't get that either. If you're a black woman, why would you support and then have the nerve to get up on my YouTube page and try to defend this clown when I know 100% more about Umar than you do? But you're going to defend the same guy who's out there sexually exploiting your quote unquote sisters. So I don't want to hear it. And I don't mean to talk like that because you're a woman, allegedly. Okay. But I get tired of you Umar Johnson followers who are so wrapped up in this code. You're not thinking critically. You're not thinking clearly. And you're basically believing everything that this clown asks. I'll stop. That's on y'all. Let me stop because it's going to go on too far. Almost dropped it 2 times a day. Here's the other one. You know what, Lenon? I'm not saying you're lying about Umar's timing with this school, meaning how long it's taken. Okay. With the school, but you're acting like people across the world invite him to speak for no reason. A lot of times they've invited him to speak so they can get an audience so they can make money. Same thing when he gets on these podcasts. Umar doesn't bring anything. And I'm not going to put your name out here, the person who said this. I'll put 931. Okay. I'll say that. But Nowhere that Umar has gone to speak has he stayed long enough to do anything of substance or of consequence. Because what he does is he gets here and he runs his mouth. He gets paid. He crushes cookies, sexually exploits these black women. They give him a place to stay and some food to eat, and then he's on to the next. That's what he does. But people will have him come out because they know that he's going to bring attention. They're going to bring an audience, so they get paid too. Okay. You're acting like people across the world invite him to speak for no reason. Can you admit that even though the school still isn't open, he speaks black liberation? No, he doesn't speak black liberation. There is no black liberation. In the first place, why do you think you need to be liberated? See, this is part of the victim mentality that a lot of these so-called black conscious leaders, they speak, but that's the grift. See, that's what they use to get you guys caught up and make you feel. That's not empowerment. That's disempowerment. To make you feel like you're being oppressed on all these levels and global white supremacy and institutional racism. Does racism exist? Yes. But you give me 10 ways that you have been victimized today by global white supremacy. See, it's the victim mentality. And then y'all want to act like, well, you know, they enslaved. If ain't nobody enslaved you, your ass is on the internet right now. Get your ass off the internet then if you enslaved. You think if you was a slave, they would have you on the internet, have your ass up on the internet? No. You can do whatever you want to within the law. I have to say it that way. So don't blame white people. Don't blame global white supremacy, because you can't give me 10 ways that you were oppressed today by so-called white people. You can't do it. Not one of you can do it. And then you want to act like you a slave because that makes you feel like you so oppressed, the victim mentality, because our ancestors, yes, they could give you a myriad of ways every single day in terms of how they were oppressed by white people and how they suffered at the hands of global white supremacy. But that's not you. Your ass is on the internet right now. Umar does not speak to this notion of black liberation. All he do is talk shit about black people. That's not black liberation. All he do is blame other people. That's not black liberation, because it takes power away. Liberation is power. It is a power to actualize the reality that you want. And ain't nobody stopping you, me, or any other black person from actualizing what you want to actualize in your life. It's you. So deal with it. And I know some people are like, no, but this and that. See, but when you think like that, you actually give your power away. And that's where you get into the victim mentality. And now you're looking for some savior like Umar's ass, bum ass, who's going to come and liberate you. If you're a man, you should not be waiting for anyone to come liberate you, period. And the fact that you even use those types of terminology, you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself, sir. I was going to say son because you look young. I'm just hipping you to the game. This whole black power, black conscious space is bullshit. I was in that shit back in 1993. You can't tell me shit about it. 1994. You can't tell me no shit about it. And I had to learn. I used to wear the dashikis and all that shit. Reading all the books and all that shit. But at the end of the day, it's on you. It's not waiting on some savior. It's not waiting on Umar to come talk some black power talk. Meanwhile, he's sexually exploiting these black women. How are you going to say it's black liberation when he out here crushing these black women's cookies? So it's okay for him to speak some words and make you feel good, even though he's really talking shit about black people and making you feel disempowered. But it's okay while he's saying that shit to you and he's not living any of that. And it's okay because he's out here doing damage to black women at the same time. That's liberation. That's black consciousness. I don't think so. It's bullshit. That's what it is. And not one of these black conscious people who live and foul like Umar would ever come up on here and try to debate me on this shit, because at the end of the day, Umar is nothing more than a charlatan. He's a sexual deviant. And you think that somehow his message is going to liberate your ass? You out your mind, son. This clown live inside his mama closet, but he gonna liberate you while talking shit about black people mainly and making you feel like you're powerless. Son, you have some nerve too, by the way. Same thing with you other Umar Johnson followers that leave these types of, you all have some nerve. I know more about Umar than you will ever know in your life. Even if you took the next 10 years of your life and put 1 hour a day into researching Umar, you still wouldn't know more about Umar than I do. I'm trying to help you, son. And if you're a real man, you wouldn't be following around the skirt of Umar's ass, because at the end of the day, he's out here not only scamming black people, but also sexually exploiting black women. And as a man, for you to be cool with that shit proves your quality, sir. Black liberation. I don't want to hear that shit. You're not a slave. You have no clue about what your ancestors went through, assuming that they were enslaved. You have no fucking clue. And it's disrespectful for black people to walk around acting like they're oppressed, like our ancestors was oppressed. You have no clue what they went through. And yet you want to act like you're so oppressed in 2025. And that black power liberation talk is really black disempowerment talk. That's what that is. And you ain't going to get nowhere in life walking around here acting like you're a victim when you have every single resource at your fingertip, you're on the internet, to be able to actualize the reality that you want. And then you're going to defend a clown like Umar who don't get shit done. I ain't mad at you, son. Just telling you the truth. Let's move on. Thanks, you, Rob, for the super chat. Sigma says, information man is like a A-10 Warthog. That's that fighter jet, right? He literally blew up the spot. One of the greatest streams I've ever seen. Go to his page and view. Yeah, it was really, really good. Yeah, I watched the whole thing. It was really, really good. So shout out to Information Man. And thanks for the super chat. Information Man, that's his YouTube page is Information Man too. I've had him on. We actually interviewed him. He interviewed me too, but I interviewed him a couple of months ago. He did a fantastic job. So shout out to Information Man if he's still in the building. Kiara says FDMG Krampus campus. Yeah, it's all over the place. See, and Umar would throw all these things out there about all these different places that he's going to open up a school. And he's been doing this for over a decade. You guys do realize he's been talking about all these different campuses for over a decade, and he hasn't done shit. See, and I already told people, we actually got, and not to get back to this topic, but we talked about this yesterday when someone that brought up that Umar, he's all talk, no action. Well, that's exactly my point. A lot of these so-called black power, all they do is run their mouth. They ain't doing shit. Umar can't even raise a family. He ain't even trying. He's a deadbeat. Why would another black man defend a deadbeat? That does more damage to black children than any so-called racism and white supremacy. What the fuck y'all talking about? You black power pimps, y'all on some bullshit. I don't mean to be like this, but y'all out here, you having all these babies, don't take care of your kids, you running through all these black women. You got these young brothers over here, son, who defend you. You're the problem. You are unwilling to commit to a black woman. You got all these baby mamas all over the place talking black power talk with the dashikis and shit, living inside your mama closet. Ain't got a pot to piss in, and yet somehow you speaking black liberation. I don't think so. You're the fucking problem. Oh, no, it's white people. No. Black men step up. And I'm not on some high horses. I've been down and out too, but I can't be sitting around acting like some fucking victim. I don't think so. I'm going to blame white people for everything. I don't think so. But you see, because Umar can talk a good game, you excuse everything else. He's been talking about campuses all over the place. Ain't nothing but a scam. What has Umar done outside of running his mouth and talking about quote unquote black liberation, which is really, it's a paradox because all he do is talk shit about black people. What has he done? I'll wait. Listen, son, take some time to listen to what Umar actually says. Forget about all the white power or global white supremacy, because he don't even really talk on that. What he really does is disparage black people, and listen to him. And ask yourself, why is it that the vast majority of what he says is disparaging towards black people? And that's liberation? No, that's not liberation. What that is, like someone has said earlier, it's destructive, but it's divisive. And it also sets black people back because it makes black people feel as if they're a perpetual victim. I'm no victim in this world. What the fuck y'all talking about? You want to try to be there for your family and be there for your wife and do your best? You can't be waking up every day feeling like you're a fucking victim. I don't think so. You got to have some balls, have some cojones, and get up and do. See, Umar, he don't do nothing. All he do is run his mouth. And to have these young brothers defending him, I ain't playing that. I'm gonna speak to you like you need to be spoken to, son, because you done lost your way. Umar done misguided you. That's why you talking like this. But that's why I'm gonna check you on this as an elder, relatively speaking, because I know that he's already set you on the wrong path. Okay. And again, it's not my job to correct you, but I'm going to use you as an example. It's your job to correct you. Thank y'all hard for the super chat. T. Rivera says, we're going to do the Robert Sylvester Kelly Chicago. So what in the world? No, T. Rivera, he said he was going to have a school in Chicago too. He said in Detroit, Chicago, Florida. I remember one time Umar was on a radio show and it was in Florida, and it was a guy that called in. It sounded like a Latino that called in. And he's like, yeah, I heard about the school and when is the school in Florida going to open? It was because he was down in Florida talking about how he was going to open up a school down in Florida. So Latino brother was like, well, when is this? And Umar, you should have heard him. He's like, well, we're actually we're looking at campuses in Wilmington, and you know, he's such a scammer. But that's what Umar used to do. He would go city to city and promise that he was going to open up a school in that city. And what it would do is get people excited in that city to come out to hear him speak. And then also they'll buy his books because, yeah, he's going to open up a school here. And they'll give donations. They're going to open up a school. Here's some donations for FDMG. And all of that was it was a con game. How many times did Umar speak in Wilmington? Based on my research prior to acquiring these abandoned buildings, twice. 2 times. Is my what's going out? But wherever he would speak, he would always, he would always say that he will open up a school there. So yeah, Chicago, Detroit. Yeah, we got to start winding this down because we still got to do a live stream for members. And then I got to go deal with some family stuff. Thanks, T. Rivera, for the super chat. So let me get to these real quick. Mixers Monica says, FDMG Wakanda land. Yeah, that's coming. Umar once did a review of Wakanda. He actually was talking like it really existed. Goofy. Iceman Vamp says, it sounds like someone lied to Umar and told him Ghana doesn't have an extradition treaty with the U.S. They do have an, because I looked that up. They do have an extradition treaty. Other thing, Iceman Vamp, is I've seen videos and people have been posting about this in response to Umar where black folk, meaning African Americans here in the United States of America, right? Where they went over there because they were sold to build a bill of goods as if it was going to be like paradise, or whatever. Then they get over there and basically they're treated less than, but then they're also treated as a cash cow. So they would charge these African-American black folk from over here. They'll charge them more because they know the conversion rate. And they know that they would have relatively more money than people up over there. You guys know that? There's videos online. You can look that up. There's people, yeah, I moved to Africa. There's some that where people said they had a positive experience, but there's a whole lot more where they're talking about how they had a negative experience. See, so people need to be very careful about that. Umar, I think it's just a way for him to expand his reach deeper into Africa. I also think he's already made connections over there to where money's already been sent over there that was supposed to go towards opening up this school. And the conversion rate is such that Umar, if he decides to move over there and he's still collecting money from black people over here, he's going to be able to live really, really good. Okay, we're going to have to wait and see. Thanks for the super chat, Iceman Vamp. Let me get these other ones real quick. Iceman Vamp, Balls was still sent in a super sticker. Thank you so much. And then Seth says, brother, you have to remember that Umar has sold his sheep the concept of captivity and the need to be liberated. Yeah, you're right. No, it's a bunch of bullshit. And I listen, any of you black conscious people, if you want to get up on here and listen, I know I go off, but I'm normally real relaxed and calm. And even when I go off, it's more like a show. It's not like my heart's beating and I'm yelling and shit. Okay, I may raise my voice a bit, but it's more. To get my point across, but don't think that I'm mad or anything like that. Same thing with the young brother that posted here. But if y'all want to come on here and debate me on this, I would consider it. Okay, but you ain't gonna be on some bullshit. If you're living in your mama closet, I don't want to hear it. If you're a deadbeat, I don't want to hear it. See, because at the end of the day, it's up to you. And I'm specifically talking to you black men, because that space is mainly dominated by black men. And a lot of those black men that is dominated by, they're unable to function in the real world, in society. And so they get online and act like they have all the answers to quote unquote liberate black people. Meanwhile, they can't even pay their rent. You got child support, and you ain't taking care of your kids, you ain't paying your child support. I ain't got nothing to say to you. See, what you need to do is get your ass off the internet and go get a second job, or get a first job, or get a third job. Y'all know there was a time I had 3 jobs trying to get things turned around. Now I got the full-time job, and I got this as a part-time job. And I'm still working, still got plans in motion. I ain't gonna say too much. See, there's no excuses. See, get your ass off the internet and get busy. All right. Thanks, Seth. Yeah, I don't have no love in it, because there's no excuse. There really is. You know that there's brothers that are incarcerated, and they're more involved in their lives, in their children's life, than some of these men who are out here walking the street. The damn shame. There's no excuse. Anyway, let's get back to the video. I done got blown off again. Okay. If you haven't voted, go ahead and get your vote in. I appreciate that. And we're going to go here for another 18 minutes. And then we're going to reset for it'll be a brief live stream with members only. And then we'll close out for tonight. All right, let's get back to this. Here we go.
Blue flag, keep waving those Native American flags. Don't try to sneak back over here. I want everybody to stand on business. Pretendians, stand on business. Okay? ADOS, FBA, stand on business. Native Americans, freedmen, whatever bullshit y'all into, stay over there. But we the Africans, we the Pan Africanists, we standing on ours.
So now he's African because he has dual citizenship. He's such a goofy.
We standing on ours. Y'all feel me? So I want all my American Africans to know I got some big announcements coming. I got some blow your brains out big announcements coming. Y'all feel me? So for all my RBG, ride or die, Pan Africanists, black nationalists, y'all feel me? We about to take it over. 2025 is the year of Pan-Africanism, but you got to be a Pan-Africanist. Black queens, y'all gonna have to go natural. Black queens, y'all gonna have to go natural.
Yeah, you got to go natural, but remember. See there? Somebody need to get your boy. Such a hypocrite.
Black kings, drop the bunnies now. You not rocking with me with no bunnies, bruh. And you got to go through my snow bunny rehab. I only want Africans who are Pan-Africanists. You got to be African and you got to be Pan-Africanists. Pretendians, don't come over here. Stay where you was.
Stay where you was.
American tribalists, stay where you was. Don't come over here. I only want RBGs over here. I only want RBGs. We're about to take over Africa on some power shit with our African family first. We uniting. The unification movement begins now, brothers and sisters. I got a whole live stream coming up. I still can't tell y'all everything.
Okay, what's going on?
But if you really about that Pan-African life, if you really about that Garvey talk.
Yeah, he about to announce he moving to Africa, y'all. What y'all think? Umar about to announce that he's moving to Africa and he's going to build the school over there. It just don't stop. It don't stop. This video is from the 5th. So that's when I actually saw it online. So that was Sunday. Today's Wednesday. Let me go over here and look at when he going to be back in the States. Because he probably going to make the announcement when he get back up over here. He's going to be in Phoenix on his schedule is very, very. I mean, he has 3 dates in January. He has an anniversary date for the 6-year purchase of like it's an accomplishment. That so we don't even look at that one. He has for the month of February, he has 1, 2, 3 dates, and one is a question mark. That's Black History Month. He used to have a gang of speaking engagements for Black History Month. He done fallen off so bad. And then he has Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden, and then Long Beach, Selma, Alabama, and Tallahassee, and Houston. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dates in the month of March. Yeah, his schedule it ain't popping like it used to be. But that's what happened when you scam for so long. Anyway, if he's going to make this announcement, I would think that would probably be when in and around the time he gets back to the States. But it doesn't show when he'll be back in the States. But he would have to be back by the 25th in order to make this speaking engagement, if he actually has it, on the 25th. Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see. That's what I think. I think he's going to make. Yeah, I know, sweet. I think he's going to make an announcement that he's going to be moving to Africa. I could be wrong, but we're going to see.
Only one RBGs. We're about to take over Africa on some power shit with our African family first. We uniting. The unification movement begins now, brothers and sisters. I got a whole live stream coming up. I still can't tell y'all everything.
Wow.
But if you really about that Pan-African life.
Yeah, it sounds like, doesn't it hit the one? Doesn't it sound like he's alluding to this notion of moving to Africa? Because he's going to take over Africa, quote unquote. Hit the one. If you don't think so, hit the 2. I think that's what's going on. I think that's going to be his next big announcement.
You really about that Garvey talk? I'm calling on the Pan-Africanists now. I don't need nobody else. All you other people, stay where you at. Are you allowed? Only if you identify as African full-time. Mixed race Africans are allowed as long as you identify as African full-time, you follow the principles of Pan-Africanism, and you do not bunny hop. And you do not bunny hop. And you do not bunny hop.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait and see. Why is it in like that? All right. Okay, let me get to these other videos real quick. I'll skip through because I just want to get these done so that I don't have to come back to this topic. But we'll be waiting to see if he actually makes an announcement, and we'll see exactly what that announcement is. Again, he could be just bullshitting because he's a bullshitter, right? So just be prepared for that too. But that's what he's kind of alluding to, at least from what I'm hearing. Okay. Okay, let's get to these other ones. So this was the actual ceremony video.
The welcoming vibes, all of that. It's a very natural integration.
See, remember I told y'all how Umar he always goes south for the winter. It's a lot warmer out there.
It's not, I don't even feel like when I'm landing at the airport, I feel the same way I feel like when I'm landing back in the U.S.
Wow.
Actually, even better because there's a sense of peace.
Yeah.
And that's the part that really does the peace.
Yeah, and I hear that a lot, the peace.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I hear that a lot. So, did you know, a lot of people say when they landed, they felt something. Did you feel that connection maybe, or?
I felt that it was long overdue.
Okay.
And I felt that I accomplished something because many of my recent ancestors never even had an interest in coming to Africa. And so when I was growing up, I heard a lot of negative things, and then I spent most of my life afraid of this kind of thing, afraid of people that I had no need to be afraid of. So when I landed, I knew something was happening, and it really changed me as a person. I'm not the same person I was before.
Here we
so now I've been 25
Here we go.
years. I spent a lot of time in Ethiopia.
Wow.
As well as many other countries.
Yeah.
And appreciate what Ghana did. Ghana opened the door for me to begin exploring.
Stop it. Don't do that, Streets.
It started tearing down the misconceptions.
Yeah.
So that's why this is so special.
Oh, that's beautiful. So, what do you have to say about people that are interested, not just Ghana, maybe Africa, connecting, but they're shy or they're scared, or So, what will be your advice?
I always advise.
Here we go. Okay, let me skip through. I like her nose. Let me skip through. Okay, so this is inside. Let's see what they talking about.
Sorry. It's okay.
Yeah, last call. I'm a nose guy. See, I like interesting looking noses that don't look like regular. That's how I am. That's just how I am, family. Let me skip through.
Did our friend go?
Umar in here somewhere. Let me skip through and see if we can find his ass. He probably are eating Cheetos and shit. Umar. Twinkies and Cheetos and
Okay. Yeah, but I don't want to lose it. Let me leave it. Can I leave it? Okay. Okay. Is this yours? Okay. 1 second. Let me turn this off.
that's a nice lens he got on that camera right there. Oh, so this is where I guess they're swearing them in.
That I will be faithful and bear true allegiance.
There go Umar back there.
Republic of Ghana. And I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. So help me God. All right, congratulations.
That guy looked like he was in the gym one time. It looked like that guy that was in the gym. We're going to go for 7 more minutes, y'all.
So help me God. All right, congratulations.
What y'all talking about? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like big nostrils too. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, every man. Yeah, good twin. What's up, good twin? That good twin was looking at Umar like, "What are you talking about?" Listen, it's okay. I mean, everybody had you know what I'm saying? Everybody have a preference. That's preference. That's my preference. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, it's not like I'm gonna say, okay, if you don't have an interesting looking nose, I'm not gonna. No, not like that. It's just that's it. For whatever reason, it activates my sack. Other men, it's me other stuff. You know what I'm saying? That over this over here, that over there. For me, it's the nose. I just say, but hey, to each his own. That's all I'm saying. Here we go. Y'all trying to shame us, y'all. Come on.
Hello. Yes,
You look happy though. That makes me happy. At least he looks happy.
Okay. My guy will be mad at me for going.
That's Umar's side piece, right? I ain't gonna lie, I can tell. That's his side piece.
But I need to go. Thank you. Where did Stan go? He's over.
That's when I know it's time to go, family. It's time to put in that work with the nostrils flare. That's how I know it's time to go to work, family. Thanks, Tata. I'll be looking for it. If my wife, when she flare her nose, I said, "Oh, it's on now." Let me stop while I say something inappropriate. We're gonna leave. We're gonna leave right there. Yeah, there's a lot of weeds, but that's okay. That's what people want to wear. That's fine.
Inside? Okay.
Thanks, Tata. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, flaring the nostrils is basically twerking. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go. Okay. Right. You got some of this stuff in the chat room I cannot read. Y'all, come on now. Big man started at the beginning of the show. Here we are. Let's go. See, I think this is one of the ladies that was talking about how yeah, I think that one taller lady that's one of the supposed wives of Umar. She probably on Instagram. She probably on OnlyFans too. I'm just playing. I don't know. He got it. Look at that white man. He got him an African queen. You see? Look at that. Yeah. You see him over there with the glasses on? Yeah, he got him an African queen. All right, let me skip through. Because I need to there's another video. Maybe we'll get to that video, then we'll be done. That look like FDMG back there. What's going on? You see that? What in the world? Maybe they already started it. That look like FDMG too. Just not painted yet. I thought they had. No, maybe it's another video where they interview Umar. Let me continue to skip through. Wasn't that him? No, that ain't him. Yeah, this is lady right here. I think this is the lady that is supposed to be one of Umar's wives. Let's see what she's talking about. She has that her hair cut short. I think that's cute. But she also got that that blonde going on. Not that it matters, but Umar, he's such a hypocrite. Here we go.
Okay, so who am I speaking to? Okay, who am I speaking to? Simba. Nice to meet you, Simba. Where are you from?
Well, I was born in New York, but my parents are Trinidadian.
Wait a minute. That's Simba. That's this lady? That's not her, is it?
My grandfathers are from Barbados, so that means.
Wait a minute. Because see, and it sound like her, because when I was listening to her talk in these videos, she was talking real graphic sex talk too. Like really, I couldn't believe YouTube would allow that. We're gonna get into a little of that for members after this live stream. We'll get together. Let's see, we'll get together probably for maybe 20 minutes because I got some stuff I got to do. Yeah, I think that's her. Let me one more time. If I stop right there.
Yeah, that's about yeah.
Is that her? Okay. She looks way better right here. Isn't it? There's people saying that's her. Yeah, I thought this was a whole different woman. So allegedly this lady, which is this lady, And maybe that's why this picture has both
Got
of them
some-
in here. These are supposed to be Umar's alleged wives, and they have these two ladies. Okay, I see what's going on here. It's just this lady right here don't look the same to me. It's the same lady, but she looked, in my opinion, she looked way better right here.
So
Yeah, it's her. Okay, dang, I thought this was a whole different lady.
you're here now,
I am here,
and you are Ghanaian.
and I am Ghanaian.
How does it feel?
Without getting emotional,
You can
it
though.
feels amazing.
Yeah.
My parents were part of the 1970s Ungawa Black Power struggle, so and they've never stepped foot on the country.
Yeah, she does. She looked way better, right? I thought this was a whole other woman. Yeah, she looked way better right here. And not that it matters. I'm just saying that I thought this was a whole different woman.
So this is a major deal for me.
Wow.
My mom has passed, but my dad is here.
Sorry.
And
I'm sorry, but
Oh,
congratulations.
bless her.
I'm sure you're proud and your mom is proud as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I've been stalking Dr. Umar because I have a crush on him.
Oh my goodness.
See, I was on her side. You see that? You see how I changed? Because I'm compassionate, and she started talking to, because she looks way better. I like her hairstyle. You know, everything's not out. I mean, there's some stuff out, but it's not like the other video. And she talked about she didn't want to get emotional, and then about the parent passing. So I was really, and then she say that. I said, oh no, here we go.
But you have a chance. Black Queen.
I sure do. And I have the WhatsApp too.
Ooh. I love that. Make it happen, girl.
Yes, you're already know. 2025. Now's the time.
I love it. I love it so
But
much.
yes, I'm so excited.
And what does this mean to you?
It means that now it's time to propel my purpose.
Mhm.
It's time to encourage others to come home. It's also time to live my best life. Yeah. So I actually moved into my apartment February 15th here.
Wow.
Major deal. I packed up Atlanta, so there's no USA for me.
Wow.
Oh, so she's moving a bit. Well, good for her. Maybe she can, start fresh. Just don't have Umar's bum ass living in your apartment. You know what? That's probably no. I don't think. Let me stop. But just don't, because he'll come over there and he'll eat up all your food. He have you out there working and shit while he's sitting up there snacking on Cheetos.
And that's it.
That's what I was thinking. It sounded like he about to move in.
I love that. Like, you're committed.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. That's it. That's it. This is the beginning.
Yeah. Sorry.
Be careful now.
This is just the beginning.
Yes.
Just the beginning.
It is.
Yes,
It is.
yes, yes.
Congratulations again, and have a beautiful evening, darling.
Thank you.
Oh, this other lady, she sounds really nice. I like her nose.
Show them. Look at that. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Let's confirm it.
Is it on?
Let's see if she interviewed Umar. Umar he probably in the back eating Twinkies and shit. You know, he was sitting there. He was sitting in that auditorium for 45 minutes. He see as soon as it was over, he went back to grab them Twinkies. He back there right now, just tearing them Twinkies up, leaving the wrappers all on the ground and everything. All right.
That we can, you understand. Peace out.
Peace out, my brother. Okay. That's the thing. In the videos, her videos on YouTube, it sounded like when she was talking, it sounded like a New York accent. So I assumed that she was from New York, but it sounded like her parents were from Ghana, and now she's going to be moving back over there, got her citizenship. So she was probably born in the United States of America. Okay. Yeah, we already over time, but I want to get to, let me see how long this is. Yeah, these are shorter ones. Let me just pull these ones up.
James Wright.
You are so happy.
Swear solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare an affair.
Yeah, but I thought she said that she was from Ghana, or someone was from Ghana. Maybe it's her great grandparents. I don't know. I might have got it mixed up. I'll take that back. Y'all hit the like button before we close out. I appreciate it. Make sure you get your vote in. I'll go back and check out the votes in just a second, and we'll close out the show.
That I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Ghana, and I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
What's up, Derek?
So help me God. All right, congratulations.
Okay, let me get this one out of here. There's this one. Okay, and then let me pull up. Let me see. Yeah, I think this is the ceremony thingy, the award show, and I think Umar spoke at the end. But let me just skip through and see. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's see what he say. Right, maybe it's not the video where he speaks, but this. Let's see if he says it.
Thank you so much, Ms. Station. Thank you. Okay, so
No problem.
next in the Culinary Excellence Awards category, we have the wonderful daiquiri makers. Now, some of us don't drink, some of us do. Whatever side of that coin you on, if you like good daiquiris, you need to talk to these gentlemen. We're going to honor Jeffrey Adela and Jonathan Reynolds, owners of Daiquiri Bar 957. Where are you, gentlemen? Where are you? Where are you? Jeffrey, are you
Yeah, it
here?
sound like.
Jonathan, are you here?
Yeah, I don't think he knows anything. Let's see. Yeah, he's just taking pictures.
Everywhere, but okay. So let me give it to you.
I apologize. I forgot to say that.
Yeah, okay. Let me just check to see if he acts. Oh, so he does speak. I think we covered this yesterday, at least part of it.
Has been long, and so my remarks will be brief. I bring with me this evening condolences from your brothers and sisters in Australia, where I was a few weeks ago. I bring with me this evening condolences and greetings from your South African brothers and sisters with whom I was not long ago. I bring you greetings from your brothers and sisters.
Man, they ain't listening to him at all. They just talk.
This is in Ethiopia, where I keynoted African Liberation Day behalf of the Ethiopian government, I bring you revolutionary greetings from your brothers and sisters in the United Kingdom, the British Africans, and the Manchester Africans, and the Luton and the Bristol Africans. I bring you revolutionary greetings from your brothers and sisters in Guadeloupe, in Barbados, in the Bahamas, and Jamaica, where I was for the Maroon Festival. Brothers and sisters, I commend all of you on coming back home, making it your residence.
Yeah, let me let this play, because I don't want to have to come back to this shit again. And James, thank you. I got that. I just got your email, and I think we just covered that part with a symbol. I just thought that was a different lady. Yeah. T. Rivera says he's taking pictures and do I need to pull it up? T. Rivera, do I need to pull it up? Okay, let me go pull it up. But here's another example of Umar sneak kissing.
Hey, y'all, just want to come out here and say, hey, this is Manifestation, and we're here with Dr. Umar. We love you, and thank you for coming to Cincinnati.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, wait, this is the wrong video. But I have it. He sneak kisses this thing.
Hey, y'all, just want to come out here and say, hey, this is Manifestation, and we're here with Dr. Umar. We love you, and thank you for coming to Cincinnati.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, it's another video, but it's this lady. She Umar sneak kisses her. But let me stay focused, family. We must stay focused. Let me go see if I can find this video, T. Rivera. I'll be right back. And in the meantime, let me play this.
Making it your place of business, or even just making it your place of leisure, I'm glad you made the connection. A lot of people don't know the history of diaspora relations with the mother continent. Some people think this repatriation thing is 20 years old. Some people think it's 50 years old, but it goes all the way back to the 1700s. We've been coming back home since we were first taken away from home. Paul Duffy sailed Africans himself from Massachusetts to Sierra Leone at least 3 different times. Bishop Henry McNeil Turner, the first black man to say God was black, brought Africans from America to Africa. Although the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey was never allowed into Africa, many Pan-Africanists have gone.
No, it wasn't. Listen, it was not that he wasn't allowed. He never went. I mean, don't do that, Umar. Why you got to lie about stuff? It's not that big of a deal anyway. You're always lying. It's so unnecessary. So here's a video of T. Rivera is referring to. Let me pull this up for y'all real quick. I'll do a screen share. Here we go. Check this out.
The Guys and Earths. That's on that's in Harlem. Yeah, Allah Temple in Mecca is what they call it.
It was going to be from when to when? On
To October the 30th from 2 to 8. We might try to set up a microphone out there so I can bless the same streets that the Honorable Marcus Garvey used to bless. So we're going to bless the people. Thank New York City for holding me down for 10 years. Brooklyn, Harlem, Staten Island, Bronx, Boogie Down, Queens, all of New York. And then I'm going to start signing the pictures.
You going to do what? What you going to do, Umar? You ain't ever seen this? Anyone here haven't seen this, hit the one. That's what Umar talking about. Oopsie. Listen, you're not gonna accidentally say that either. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Some of y'all ain't never seen. I'm gonna play it again then. Let me tell y'all something. That's how Umar talks to black women, especially when he gets mad at them. I have women who've contacted me that's dealt with Umar, how should I say, intimately. and he's very possessive, and they told me that he will call you a bitch, talking to the black women. So if that's not something that you normally, a word that you, because I don't normally, I've called men that a lot. Okay, I even called Umar that a couple of times. I probably shouldn't be talking like that. When I was in high school, I used to call black women, black girls, because I was a child myself. I called some of them bitches. Called my sister one. My mama got mad at me. I stopped. I didn't do that anymore. But that was in my youth. But if you're in your 40s and 50s, you're not gonna, and you're not using that term to refer to black women, you're not gonna accidentally slip up and use it. You're just not gonna do it because it's not in your vernacular. But you guys understand that is in Umar's vernacular. You guys gonna listen to the SETI rant. That you get a better idea of what type of person Umar is. Okay, y'all can look up Umar Johnson SETI rant, and if you can get through the whole thing, watch the whole thing. Okay, one more time.
We might try to set up a microphone out there so I can bless the same streets that the Honorable Marcus Garvey used to bless. So we're going to bless the people. Thank New York City for holding me down for 10 years. Brooklyn, Harlem, Staten Island, Bronx, Boogie Down, Queens, all of New York. And then I'm going to start signing the pictures, excuse me.
There you have it, T.D. Someone said that the woman in yellow is Yandi from Love and Hip Hop New York. Woman in yellow? Are you talking about this? You talking about the one over there with the yellow? Because she has yellow on. I'm not sure who you're referring to. Anyway, Umar dropping the B word, B bombs, as it were. Thanks for super chat, T.D. Vera. Okay, yeah, we run out of time. I don't think I'm gonna have time to get to this, do this live stream for you members, but we can do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time because I want to be able to take my time because it gets really, really crazy the type of stuff that this lady be talking about. And I'm talking about this lady within the purple on her YouTube page. Yeah, I mean I can't even believe that YouTube would even allow that, but they do evidently. Okay, no, not that picture. Which picture are you talking about? Stop it! Don't do that. Anyway, so Yandi, she was getting her certificate. Okay, yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Love, I do know that Umar, they actually wrote him out the show, but he was in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Y'all know that? Yandi, Love and was it? No, The Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's what it was. Hip Hop Beyond. Okay, let me go and look. Okay, yeah, I ain't never seen this show. Yeah, I would have to go back and look to see if that's her or not. I have no idea. Anyway, let me go back to this so we can finish up this video.
Movement found themselves back home. There was a major repatriation movement from Arkansas. Rabbi J. Arnold Ford of the Black Hebrews, who once led Garvey's musical program for the UNIA, he came to Ethiopia with many Africans from the diaspora. This is not a new thing, but it is a good thing.
And say, look, y'all, I'm watching season 8 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and look who pops up on my screen. Like, my dates.
I don't think we should be dating while we're healing.
And he be talking mad shit about these shows. You black women, you be sitting there watching Housewives and this, but you were in it and they wrote you out. That's why you mad.
Season 8 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and look who pops up on my screen. Like,
my dates. I don't think we should be dating while we're healing. In order for a relationship to work,
oh my God,
you needed a love affair with your mom, and you needed a love affair with your dad.
See that type of talk right there? It's enmeshment shit. That's really what that is. I've been talking about that with Umar. It's unhealthy It's called emotional incest, and he has that with his mama. That's why he's talking like that.
I cannot.
Start dating, and you either trust people too soon. Umar helped me to realize that some of the issues that I have with men stem from my dysfunctional relationship that I have with my family.
Cannot. Kenya is beautiful, but my God.
What in the world? This Umar Johnson saga it's just nuts. Okay.
October the 30th of 2020 will be 10 years exactly in the same borough. Harlem debut was 10/30/10, and the Harlem return is 10/30/20.
Find a place to do book signing?
Yeah, I sent you the flyer. We're gonna be at the Nation. Yes, I did. You must got 2 cells, Queen Mother. I'm gonna send it to you again.
Send it to the 917.
917. Yeah, we're gonna be at the Guys and Earths Temple. The Guys and Earths. That's on that's in Harlem. Yeah, Allah Temple in Mecca is what they call it.
And it's going to be from when to when? On
October the 30th from 2 to 8. We might try to set up a microphone out there so I can bless the same streets that the Honorable Marcus Garvey used to bless. So we're going to bless the people. Thank New York City for holding me down for 10 years. Brooklyn, Harlem, Staten Island, Bronx, Boogie Down, Queens, all of New York. And then I'm gonna start signing the pictures, and taking.
All right.
Intensifying the struggle at this time in our surgery.
Yeah, they did. They
counted. My American African brothers and sisters, and my South American African brothers and sisters, and my Central American African brothers and sisters, my Caribbean African brothers and sisters, my Canadian African brothers and sisters. It is important that when we come back to Africa, we come as Africans. It is important that you leave all your Europeanisms in the States. Leave all your Europeanisms in the islands. Leave all your Europeanisms in Brazil and Costa Rica and Suriname.
Here you go. Yeah.
You must come as Africans. And we need to understand that our responsibility is a great one. Because it's Pan-Africanism.
They not listening to him at all.
We are statesmen and stateswomen. That means our job is to help build the bonds across the diaspora. Our job is to recognize our citizenship and our African consciousness to bring our people together. In order to do that, we must crush the triplets of destruction. And those are envy, ego, and individualism.
Okay, that's what you call projecting.
Envy, jealous of what another African can do because they can do it better than you. Understand something. All of us have unique gifts. God did not make us all the same.
Yeah, your gift is scamming.
Don't hate on somebody who can do it better. Find your gift and give your heart to it. No need for envy. No need for jealousy. And then we have to crush that paralyzing
cookie
evil known as the ego. I refer to the ego as the European god of oppression that is inside of all African people. Through slavery and colonization, the Caucasian took his consciousness and put it in us. And I don't care how many trips you've taken to Africa.
That's what he
I don't care how long you've been here. I don't care how many books you read, how long your locks, how many African wardrobes you got. All of us, myself included, have that seed of white supremacy buried somewhere deep within your mind. And if you think you have freed yourself of it, you're the most enslaved African in the room.
There you go. Now you're talking bad about Africans. He always talk like this.
To be conscious of the internal parasite of white supremacy. We have to rid ourselves of the internal parasite of white supremacy in most of all.
And then pull up the picture with Umar and the man and woman couple on it that you showed at the beginning. Okay. This one right here. Oh, that's who they're talking about? Oh, that's the lady from Love and Hip Hop or whatever it's called? It don't look like her to me. Is that who y'all talking about? Yeah, let me know in the chat room. There's some other ones. Maybe you're talking about that lady. You talking about this lady? Okay. It's this lady right here. Okay. Well, maybe she's turning things around in her life. I haven't watched the social. I don't know what she acting like, because normally in them shows they be acting crazy. It's like negative racial stereotypes about black women. But it is what it is. People find that entertaining. Umar, he was on the but maybe she's turning things around. She made her money. She gonna move to Ghana and live out her life. So blessings to her. Blessings to her. Okay. Let's finish this up.
He has to declare war.
Definitely.
For the Caucasian that lives not in Ghana, not in America, not in Europe, but the Caucasian that lives inside of you.
This is supposed to be celebratory. He just talking shit.
You can take the African out of colonization, but until the African takes the colonization out of himself, he's not free. You can take the American African, or the Central and South American African, the Caribbean African, you can take them out of slavery, but until they take the slavery out of themselves.
Those aren't Tic Tacs. Cut it out.
Our struggle now is one for the reclamation of African consciousness.
Boy, y'all be
We need a psychological reconstruction movement where we become Africans again. Because so many of us are part-time Europeans. We have to become full-time Africans. My beautiful African sisters.
Here we go.
We come home to Africa.
Weave.
And I know it's a process, but try to leave some of those European beauty standards back home. My brothers, as you come to Africa, please don't you show up with a snow bunny. No rice, no ice, no spice, no sand, no tongue. It makes no sense for you to come to Ghana.
They got that Timu Wi-Fi.
With a Caucasian. With all these beautiful black single women we have here.
Well, this is all emotionalism. This is a doggone shame. They fall for it every time.
If you don't like butter almond, we got butter pecan. If you don't like sweet brown sugar,
There you go.
we got light brown sugar. If you don't like African butterscotch, we got chocolate butter. If you don't like pina colada, we got African watermelon. Whatever it is you need.
He say African watermelon? What?
Our women come every place. Let's not dishonor our ancestors by dedicating our life and our wealth to women of another community. As Pan-Africanists, we believe that being African comes first. Africa comes before you are in Ashanti. Being African comes before you are of the great kingdom of the God people. Being African comes before you are of the Iwe nation. Being African comes before you are American African, or Jamaican African, or Nigerian African. We are African people first. One African. One African. Brothers and sisters, Osashifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who gave to us a free and independent, liberated Ghana on March the 6th, 1957. Dr. Nkrumah, who came to Philadelphia and learned his Pan-Africanism from Marcus Garvey. In fact, myself and Dr. Nkrumah pretty much spent time in the same house of Garvey in North Philadelphia.
There you go.
Kwame Nkrumah said, I am not African because I was born in Africa. I am African because Africa was born in me.
Boy, he sure did corral these people. He's such a scammer. That's what I'm saying. He'll run his mouth. That's his manipulative tool. But it's all talk, no action.
Let us not come just to relax. Let us not come just to make money. Let us not come just to vacation. As we stand here tonight, most African people in the world, the Kingdom of Africa, and the entire diaspora do not have food security. Most African people in the world do not have medical security. And many African people in the world don't even have land security. So we got work to do. And one of the things we got to do is build industry, build infrastructure, and build institutions. Africa
He ain't building nothing. He just running his mouth.
must be made better because the American African came home. Africa must be made better because the Caribbean African came home. Africa must be made better because the South American African, the Canadian African, the Central American African, the European African, the Australian African came home. Was ordered by the president. We've been not created, but we will destroy them because we are one people.
Yeah, I know. It's sad, because Umar, his most of the money comes from black people here in the United States of America. But I have a sense that Umar is going to make the announcement that he's going to move to Africa, to Ghana, and build FDMG over there in Ghana. That's what I think is going to happen. Yeah, I could be wrong, but we're going to have to wait and see. We need a website called Rate My Scammer. Yeah, that's real tough. Yeah, 120p.
With a quote. And before I close with this quote, I want to give you my cell number now. Take your phone out. Whether you be a continental African or an American African or a Caribbean African or a European African or a South Central American African, Canadian or Australian.
Okay, and then it just stops. So he's the keynote. Okay, listen, I'm not going to have time to get with you members after this because I got some family stuff I got to take care of. We went way over time. Plus, I have to restart this live stream because I showed something I shouldn't have shown. But we'll get to that for sure tomorrow. What I'm thinking of doing, because there's still 2 more videos. One is the interview of Umar that I have. It's 9 minutes long. That's this one right here.
Colonization Society sent
straight up. Because we have our policies.
Oh wait, it's not that long.
5 years. Umar Johnson.
How do you feel, Dr. Umar, a man that needs no introduction of the great work that he's been doing?
Yeah, she's pretty too. Pretty young lady. What we'll do is we'll come back and we'll do part 3. We'll get into this. It's not that long. And then there's another video. It's not that long either. So what we'll probably do tomorrow is we'll do, unless Umar put something else out or he has something else out that I haven't downloaded yet, we'll cover these 2 videos. This is the other one right here.
Do y'all like the outfit, family? Ladies, do y'all like the outfit?
Still got the tag on it and everything. He's so goofy.
Red one.
What is this guy doing? This is like a scary movie. Umar don't know nothing about a little tripod cell phone. He looked like a chef. Yeah, I don't think this is what he wore to the block party because the block party had some embroidery or something on it. He probably bought it over there with y'all donation money. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll cover these 2 videos tomorrow. So it'll be a shorter live stream. And then if anything comes out between now and tomorrow, we'll cover that too, dealing with Umar. And then right after that, we'll do the members only live stream. Okay, and that's where we're going to get into some other receipts that I just can't show publicly, and I probably should be showing it anyway. But it gets back to this issue of Umar and the type of women that he's looking for. Umar, he's not about uplifting Black people or quote unquote liberating Black people. In point of fact, Black people, you don't need to be liberated. You're not enslaved. Ain't nothing stopping you but you. I know a lot of us don't want to hear that because we want to take the victim mentality, and many of us, that's what we think is somehow conscious. But at the end of the day, if you have internet access, then you can do two things. You can use that internet access to improve the quality of your life, or get your ass off the internet and go get another job. Stop complaining and whining. Don't be lazy like Umar. Okay, don't blame everybody else, and don't hold and not want to hold yourself accountable. That, in my opinion, is in part why Black people are where they're at. It's the victim mentality. Some Black people, I should say. So this whole idea that Umar is going to save you, no. This guy's tricking off money over in Africa. This guy speaks down on you Black people here in the United States of America. And we saw a video where he's speaking down on the Africans over there, because he has a very negative disposition towards Black people. And yet there are Black people out here who somehow think that he's some sort of savior and he's worth defending. It's not your place to defend Umar. Unless you know more about Umar than I do, sir or ma'am, it's not your place. And until you put in the research, I don't want to hear it. And if you do your due diligence and do the research, like I've done, and you're a critical thinker and you're not in the cult of Umar, then you're going to draw a rational conclusion that Umar is nothing more than a scam artist who's out here preying upon Black women, and not just here in the United States of America, evidently over in Africa too. That's y'all's principle, not mine. That's y'all's brother, not mine. I'm not talking to y'all cookie. I'm talking to Umar Johnson followers. Okay. So tomorrow we'll pick right back up. It'll be a shorter show. We'll get into those two videos, and then we'll have the live stream for members only to get into some of these other receipts dealing with this woman over there. And it just goes to show you, Umar's a hypocrite. He'll talk all this Black power talk. Well, it's really Black disempowerment. And he'll talk about how we need to respect Black women. He'll talk about how we need to marry Black women, but he's not married to a Black woman, or women in his case, because he said he wants 2 wives. But the truth of the matter is that what he really wants is a freak-off situation, and he wants the type of women who are on Instagram showing their ass, and who are on OnlyFans showing a whole lot more than that. That's what he wants. He's a hypocrite, and he's a horrible example for Black manhood and masculinity. He's a horrible example for these young brothers to be to see, and then for them to defend. Listen, son, I'm not the one. See, sometimes what happens is that without wisdom, you lack discernment. And I'm here to tell you, like a father would tell his son, that Umar ain't shit. And the best thing for you to do is to get to the truth about Umar. Don't defend him. Not until you know the truth. And when you know the truth, there's no need to defend him. Tell you like it is. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning on. Everyone inside the Cook Course chat, tuning on in. I appreciate it. Final tallies for the votes. The question was, why has it taken so long for FDMG to open? And so far we had 1,020 votes. So we got a good turnout for the poll here. And there's 4 options. The 4 options are Umar Johnson. The reason why it hasn't opened is because Umar is a scammer. Another reason is it's Lenon and the Cookie Crush chat's fault. Another, excuse me. Another one is that the donors didn't send enough money. And the last one is it's the Black contractor's fault. All right. So 1,024 votes at this time. Why has it taken so long for FDMG to open? 77% said Umar Johnson is a scammer. Okay, I don't get a vote, but that's what I would vote. 11% say it's Lenon and the Cookie Crush chat's fault. Okay, that's probably Umar. He set up a couple of accounts and, probably tipped the grip. 6% says the donors didn't send enough money. And then another 6% said it's the Black contractor's fault. Okay, well, the truth of the matter is that it's Umar's fault. He has no intention of opening up a school. What he wants to do is continue this scam deep into 2025, going into 2026, 2027. And what we're going to do is we're going to look out to see over the next couple of days whether or not Umar makes an announcement that he plans on moving to Africa and taking this school scam over there, taking all of y'all's hopes and money, your hopes and your dreams, you Black people over here in the United States of America who've supported and defended this guy now for this school scam, in some cases, because it's been 20 years, but in some cases for a decade, over a decade now. and he's going to just trick it all off and take sell these abandoned buildings and move to Africa and take the money and run. And y'all just left in the dust because he don't care about y'all, not one of y'all. What he wants from you black women in particular is your money. You black men, he wants your money. He wants you to idolize him because he's a narcissist. And for you women, he want to crush your cookies. He wants to sexually exploit you. And again, to close out, anybody who defends Umar, knowing these things, you're part of the problem. So don't come at me with these comments because I'm not going to put you on blast, but some of these comments I will reply. And the truth of the matter is that you don't have a defense. You can't defend Umar. He's a scam artist, a hustler, and a deadbeat. And that's the truth, living in the mama closet, as we always do.
See your eyes shine, she's my soul burning peace. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this love, but God is so raw. Make it move, stepping out, grip out of control.
It's me and you tonight.
Snow money.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Dancing till the light. With my snow running up. Been party by the night.
see your eyes shine, she's my soul burning peace. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this love, but God is so raw. Make it move, stepping out, grip out of control.
It's me and you tonight.
Snow money.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Dancing till the light. With my snow running up. Been party by the night.
see your eyes shine, she's my soul burning peace. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this love, but God is so raw. Make it move, stepping out, grip out of control.
It's me and you tonight.
Snow money.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Dancing till the light. With my snow running up. Been party by the night.
see your eyes shine, she's my soul burning peace. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this love, but God is so raw. Make it move, stepping out, grip out of control.
It's me and you tonight.
Snow money.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Dancing till the light. With my snow running up. Been party by the night.
see your eyes shine, she's my soul burning peace. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this love, but God is so raw. Make it move, stepping out, grip out of control.
It's me and you tonight.
Snow money.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Dancing till the light. With my snow running up. Been party by
All right. Thank y'all again for tuning on in. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. If you can hit the like button before you head out, I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow again. We'll cover those 2 videos. It'll be a shorter show. They're short videos. And unless something else comes out dealing with Umar, we'll cover that too. And then right after that, we'll roll it into the members only live stream and we'll get into that other topic. All right. Thank y'all again for tuning on in. Thanks to the mods for handling business. I appreciate it. Shout out to everyone inside the Cookie Crush chat. You're undefeated. Also, thanks to everyone who sent in super chats. If you sent in Cash Apps or PayPal, or if you sent in super stickers, I do appreciate the support. And we'll be back tomorrow. Okay. Love y'all. And I'll talk with y'all soon. Take care. Peace.